Yo, welcome. What is up? What is up? Happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? Guys, it's a dark day. I have bad news. Bad news. I don't know if there's gonna be cat cam today. The cat bed broke. The cat bed broke and it no longer is on the window. I ordered 2 new ones, but it is unfortunate. It is bad news. But you know what's good news is we're live today. We're live. It is Saturday. It is the best day of the week. How is everybody's day going? What's up, Kai? What is up, CY4? What's up, Late? How's it going, Alay? How's it going, Leon? We got SD Apple, I think that's your name. Jade, not Jane. How's it going? You know what else is W? I got my coffee. Never disappoints. It never disappoints. How's everybody's day going? What's something cool you guys did today? Can't see anything? Roblox. I don't know if that's just you. Type 1 if you guys can see. Type the number of fingers I'm holding up right now, so that I know you can see. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Okay, two, we're chilling. Cool. What's up on YouTube? We got a whole bunch of people. We got Sushi Pizza, MTB, Adam. We got Bemper. We got LL1244LL. We got Vicky, Rowan, Volvo, Amazing Eli. What is good? What is good? Hello, welcome to stream. All right, let me hop into Minecraft. So we've got big plans today. Today, I'm gonna place every wait, this is actually good to record. All right, big plans today, everybody. Today, we're gonna be placing every single nether portal inside of this farm. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I might be crazy saying that we can do it all in one day, but I want to. I think if we can, that would be such insane progress on this farm. If you didn't know, what we're doing is we are building the world's biggest iron farm. It is literally going to be 430,000 iron ingots every hour. There's a whole reason why I need it. It's stupid insane, but this iron farm, I'll show you the schematic. It's actually ridiculous. This is the whole thing. It basically consists of 1,280 nether portals that we're spawning the iron golems next to. Those iron golems are going through the portals. They're getting killed in the nether, which also helps with lag and all that. So today we're gonna get them all in. You think we can do it? Type W if you think we can do it. Hey, Ernie, thank you for the 2. Love your videos. You should build Mount Doom. Wait. Is Mount Doom the one from Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I forget what mountain it is in Lord of the Rings. I've thought about building that before. So if that's the one you're talking about, potentially. But all right. We're getting a lot of W's. We are getting a lot of W's, but we are not going to be able to finish this if we don't get started right away. So let me just go ahead and empty out everything except for obsidian. We are going to need so much obsidian today. We're going to be placing, that's all we're going to be placing. We're going to be placing a stupid amount of obsidian. All right, let me just get that. These are all obsidian shulkers. We're also going to go in here. This is glass. Is this obsidian? Pearlescent frog lights. That means this one must be obsidian. All right. Well, let's get started. Let's just get started. Oh, wait. I need to get some fireworks. Boom. All right, wait. 2 stacks should be fine. We really want to optimize inventory space. All right, I was thinking what we're going to do is we're going to start up at the topmost row. We're just going to place a single block like this. Then we're going to switch it to single layer so that we see all of the obsidian just like this. Now, I said for this build, I'm trying to not really use easy place a whole ton. So we're just going to be placing the first couple blocks like this. And then the rest of it, I'll be placing by hand. Yo, I want to say Thank you to Bella for the tier 1 on Twitch. I do really appreciate that. Also, welcome N33KA. I see it's your first time. Welcome, welcome. And then Thomas, thank you for the membership for 2 months, dude. I really appreciate the support. How's it going, Amazing Eli? How are you doing today? Guys, Saturday's just such a W day. I'm so stoked for today. It's always so fun just getting to stream work on the hardcore world. We're currently on day 16,567, so I'm really hoping today I want to play at least, I don't know, let's see, maybe 15 Minecraft days. That'd be pretty crazy if we could get through that many. All right, so I want to also disable Lightmatica as soon as I can. We're literally just going to go right here, boom, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and now just turn it off. Start doing it all by hand. Leon, you think... Yeah, Leon, this will take a while today. I think we can do it, though. I kind of just got to get the method down. I'm really trying to learn this. So, per module, we have 10 nether portals. So that's easy enough. I'm almost thinking, though, it might make sense to have a couple shroom lights. I know I said no shroom lights, but I'm thinking... it's actually going to speed up our process if we just have one shulker, and all we're doing is we're placing the 2 in between. I'll show you, just so that we really don't have to run back and forth all the time. If we just go something like this, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, just like that. I think that this is going to save us a lot of time going back and forth, and then we can just build the portals like this. Hey, what's up, Zoe? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. What's your favorite color? You gotta go with your favorite color, Zoe. Pop the totem? No, I don't pop totems unless it's on, like, an accident. It's a personal rule that on this hardcore world, I want to pop as few totems as possible. And I think since the start of my world, unfortunately, Blazing Caves really did bring that number up. I think it's like... maybe 30 totems. But before Blazing Caves, I only popped, like, I think we go up 4 blocks. Let me just double check the schematic. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we go up 4 blocks. Before Blazing Caves, I think I only popped, like, 10 in the whole time on my world. So I really want to keep that number as low as possible. I think... it would be so cool if we ignore Blazing Caves to have 1 totem pop per 1,000 days. That's always been, like, the goal. Because I feel like that kind of proves you're a good hardcore player. Also, what's crazy is, like, 99% of the... wait, maybe not 99%. Maybe, like, out of the 30 totem pops, probably 29 of them were Elytra related. It just goes to show how dangerous the Elytra is. It's ridiculous. A little bit. How's it going, Mix? Welcome. Curse Blot, you're finally trying to get all the advancements in your hardcore world. Dude, good luck. Are you playing the latest version? Because I have heard in the latest version, it is so hard to do it with, like, get the final one, the How Did We Get Here, with, like, the new Warden and stuff. The darkness, I guess you have to have a lot more effects. I never did How Did We Get Here when there were that many effects that you had to get. It's crazy. It just keeps getting more and more difficult. Oop. Oh my gosh. I just misplaced. I was looking over and I just misplaced like 10 blocks right now. Hey, what's up? I love Lucia. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, Nico? Of course, Shaverm. Of course. What's the problem? Oh, wait, maybe you were talking to somebody else. Okay. SB was just saying how good at push-ups you are. Wait. Is SB streaming right now? So, SB and I... So, he is... Oh, he is streaming. Okay, so basically SB and I have... There's some lore going on here. We have a bit of a competition going on. The other day... I heard through chat that he did like 400 push-ups, and I'm the guy that's known for push-ups when it comes to Minecraft, or at least I want to be. So we had to one-up him. So I did it was, I think, 1,215 push-ups on a single stream, which sounds actually insane. Oh, wait. Before we move on, we gotta bump it down. Okay, perfect. We gotta get these middle sections. So I did 1,215 push-ups on a single stream, and then told him afterwards, and he's like, oh, I might have to try to beat that now. So we'll see. There might be a little bit of friendly competition going on. What happened since we finished this side? I've been working on a few other side projects here and there, but really the big one that we're doing right now is, okay, this is actually getting on my nerves, is working, oh my gosh, is working on this big iron farm. Honestly, hear me out, guys. I feel like it makes sense to come back and do the middle parts of the portals later once we have the sea lanterns in, or the frog lights. This is a disaster trying to go through and place all of them. It's just actually impossible to jump between the layers unless we go like, and we do them right now. So anyways, yeah, where was I? SB and I, we're having a bit of a friendly competition on push-ups. If he beats my record, I'll have no choice but to go back and beat his record. So we'll see. What if you do 1,500 push-ups on stream? Zach, if you do that, bro, that would be awesome. That would be hilarious. You got this. Oh my gosh. Oh, take care, Nico. Take care, bro. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, bro. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. We need to figure this out, guys. This is actually so tedious. I'm trying to figure out, like, the best way to do these. How I want to use Easy Place, but I said I'm not going to. What is up? Welcome from Maine, Heidi. How you doing? And also, Vicky. Nice to see you from India. That's crazy. You are literally like halfway across the earth. That's so crazy. That's so cool. That's so cool you're watching all the way from India. Hello from California. Rowan, what part of California? Well, actually, you don't have to answer that. I only ask because I'm from Los Angeles. That's so cool. How is it? How is the... I heard the weather is pretty good. My mom is out there right now. Just having a good time. I heard the weather's really nice though today. It's a good sunny day. I'm a little jealous. It's pretty chilly in Texas still, but you know, I guess we kind of asked for the cold weather. You're from Slovenia. Welcome, SV. SV, not SB. Baggy, what is up from Poland? And then Smith, first time catching you on a live. Let's go. Welcome, Smith, bro. What is up? All right, hear me out, guys. We go like this. To get the middle parts, we'll go through and just stack up 3 on each of these right now before we get the roof. I feel like that's gonna save a lot of time. And the idea is we get all the portals in so that when we go through and do this, the frog lights later, it's going to be fewer, like, variety of blocks in the inventory, and everything should just be quicker if we're only focusing on one type of block. That's kind of my thought process, at least. Here, let's remove this. I don't know. I could be making this take a lot longer for all I know. Yo, Superman, what is good, bro? Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Have I played South Park? Stick of the Truth. I've not. You know the answer to this question. I'm not much of a gamer outside of Minecraft. I'm focused on Minecraft. I do got to get into like some other games at some point. I don't know. I've got goals in this hardcore world. I want to get to 20,000 days. There's not enough time. Hello from Kepler 22b. I don't know. I'm gonna put a I'm gonna put a wager on it. I was gonna say a gander. That means to take a look. I'm gonna put a wager on it that you're not actually watching from there. I don't know. That's just a lucky guess I'm gonna try to take. But nice to see you here, Russian. Welcome. So, what's something cool you guys are doing today over the the weekend. Oh, okay, that's fine. We were talking about going to this place called Activate in Austin. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's basically this like indoor games place where you have, I'm trying to figure out how to even explain it. So you have an account there that you get points on, right? And you can go many times to activate and get more and more points, and there's a leaderboard system. So it's really cool how it all works. But it's basically like, imagine a grid floor of lights. So imagine a floor that's made up of like blocks like this, like Minecraft, and you have maybe 20 blocks long by 40 blocks long, and the blocks on the, oh my gosh, I'm explaining this so bad. Basically the floor lights up like different colors, and you have to avoid the red tiles and stuff and jump over them and press lights and buttons on the walls. It's really fun. So we were talking about maybe doing that tonight, which is always a good time. But yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh, I actually cannot speak right now. I'm like stuttering. Oh my gosh, I need to chill. But what has everybody else got going on? Nas, I'd like to believe so. Welcome, bro. This is an iron farm, right? Yes. So what we are doing on the iron farm is we are setting up all 1,218 nether portals. Actually, wait a second. It's double that. My math was incorrect because each one of these obsidian squares here is 2 portals. So it's actually over 2,500 portals, which is crazy. But we're setting all those up now, just trying to get all the obsidian out of the way. I did not get that phantom. Let me get that phantom. Let's go. All right, next portal. Let's go ahead and go boom like that. Superman, thank you for the 5, bro. Besides Hayden Christensen being at this year's Emerald City Comic Con, last year was the 20th anniversary for Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Dude, that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was longer than that. But dude, I love how you're always staying caught up with the whole Star Wars stuff. I can tell you're very into Star Wars. I never got like really into the whole series, but I watched all like the new movies and stuff, and I saw all the old movies when several years ago. It's been a little while, so maybe I should go through them again. But dude, that's so awesome. You're so caught up with that. Hey, first stream. Hope everything's doing all right. Love the content. I am doing good, Night Dream. I'm a little unprepared for today's stream. I need to like actually lock in because I don't know what's happening. My brain is not functioning today. It may be attributed a little bit to lack of sleep last night. So, kind of learned a lesson. We saw Iron Lung last night, which is Markiplier's movie that just came out, and I thought it'd be a really good idea to bring an entire bag of beef jerky in. And this was no like single serving bag of beef jerky. This was a family size or share size, we'll go with that, of beef jerky, and I ate the entire bag. But anyways, I learned a lesson from that is don't eat an entire bag of beef jerky before bed because you will wake up so parched. I was actually like, I woke up like, what planet am I on? Am I on the planet from Markiplier's movie? I don't know. I woke up extremely thirsty, and then I think I'm paying for that a little bit today with losing brain power from not enough sleep. But was it worth it? It was a very good bag of beef jerky, so perhaps. Maybe the lesson is drink a lot of water, more than you think you'll need. That might be the lesson to learn from it. Where's Juju? Juju and Murph? They are in the living room. So unfortunately, talked about it a little bit earlier today. Oh, wait, not that one. Here, we'll go camera. We'll go camera, and I'll turn on the cat cam for both of you. So unfortunately, you can see there's just one window bed for them up there. And that is because the one of the beds broke. So now the distance to jump from the table up to that is too far for Juju. So I've ordered some new ones, but unfortunately that means no cat cam today. It is a bit of a rip. How's it going, Potato God? Welcome, bro. You're like Cookie God, but potatoes. Okay, so we gotta speed this up. I'm trying to think. Do you guys have any ideas on what we can do to make this process quicker? Obviously, we figured out, like, we need to go in the middle right here and just place all of these blocks like so. But this is still incredibly slow. I don't know if there's any way that we can be placing the portals faster. At the end of the day, I did sign up for a big project, so there's a chance that it's just going to be this slow. I've said I can't use easy place for this build, unfortunately. I want to challenge myself to not be so reliant on easy place. So I'm trying to do this whole thing without easy place as much as possible. Obviously, there are a few things like the floating blocks that I do just want to use it for that. Yo, Starship, thank you for the tier 1, bro. I very much appreciate it. Let's see, who got it? It was SSCST. Congrats to you. I'm going to put you in the book. iBemper, thanks for the 40 rupees, bro. Hi, Wumba. What's the mob wall behind you? So that was for a video I was trying to do where I was trying to get every single death message. And I basically, from every single mob, you can get like 20 different death messages. So we have a photo of every single mob, and there's a string that goes from all of them. And it connects over to a list of all the death messages over there. So it was basically my way to keep track of it. Unfortunately, I did decide to stop that video just because of the time commitment. It was going to be like months and months away from the hardcore world, and I kind of decided like I'd prefer to spend that time in the world. It's not to say I won't go back to it eventually, but as for now, it's just paused. But anyways, yeah. Do you guys have any ideas? I just have no idea what we can do to make this whole process better. I do have some new ideas for like that wall in the back though. At some point, I want to put some new art and stuff up on it because it's like a thumbtack board. It's really cool. I've always thought it'd be really cool to do something like from every single piece of content that comes out on the channel, we put like one comment from that content, I print it out and put it up on the wall. So like if somebody had like a really cool fire line they said or something, we just print it out. And then eventually after like hundreds of streams, we'll have a full board of just like viewer messages and stuff. I feel like that could be really cool to do something like that. Hey, Just Dodge, thanks for the 2, bro. What happened to the Atlantis base? It's kind of similar. It's sort of on pause at the moment, but I have the whole thing designed. I just need to essentially build it and plan out that video a little bit. So there are a lot of other projects. I'm trying to finish a lot of my ongoing projects before I start anything new. So that's on the to-do list. There's just a big to-do list in the hardcore world, you know? I've got like up until probably 20,000 days planned, and then there's like a whole to-do list of potential things. So it's one of the things I want to do. I just got to go through and actually start it up. All right, let's go ahead and get the next one in. I don't know. We got to figure out how to do this. So what is a realistic way we can make this faster? Other than just placing the blocks like this. Like, this is not bad, of course. You know what we could do? Fake sneak. That already makes it just a tiny bit faster. And then this section here is what's a little tricky. Also, the phantoms don't help, but once we get off of this top layer, those are going to get a little better because we're going to have blocks over our head. So we shouldn't be getting as many phantoms at least. Also, once it's day, we don't have to worry about that. How long is stream going to be? Darren, my goal is to get all the portals in today. Saturday's gonna be a long one. We got to be working on this hardcore world. I gotta get this iron farm done. If this is the 9th stream of this project, which I think is expected, but I really want to start getting closer to actually having it finished. Like, I'm so excited to work on the vault portion of this. So we've got to get going on that, you know? Am I planning to light the portals? Yes, but that's going to be after we finish everything else. Because as soon as we do, there are going to be a bunch of zombie pigmen that will be spawning from them. So we just want to be careful that we're not having the zombie pigmen, you know, fall on top of our other mobs and stuff. We just got to build everything first, you know? Yo, Superman, thank you for the 5, bro. This year also marks the 20th anniversary for one of your favorite Disney Pixar movies, Cars. Bro, that is a classic. That's crazy. It's been 20 years, which is also expected to return to theaters. Dang, dude. I might have to see that just for old time's sake. That was my favorite movie as a kid. I don't know how many times I watched Cars, but it was a lot of times. Many, many times. That's crazy. It's been 20 years. How much time will it take to do all the portals? Dude, I'm not sure. I am unsure. I'm a little worried based off of the rate that we're currently going at. I think that we're going to... I so want to use Easy Plays. I so want to use it. Should I show you how fast it would be if we used Easy Plays for one? Or should we just not even do that? Because if I use it for one, I'm gonna probably want to use it for all of them. Hey, can I shout out Craft Bricks? Of course. What is up, bro? Welcome to stream. If I use it once, it's like... It's gonna be like crack, bro. We're gonna want to keep using it. Maybe that was a bad analogy to make, but it's... but it's a real analogy. It's what's gonna be happening. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to. Is the new storage public? Not as of yet. It will be coming out as soon as it's finished. Well, maybe once the video comes out. I'm not entirely sure, but it's in the designing process. So it will it will be coming out eventually. Why am I not using it? Because I want to prove that I can build without Lightmatica Easy Plays. But I know I want to. I know I want to. All right. I'll show you. It's so nice. It's so much faster. It's so fast. No, this is joining the dark side. I can't. It really does turn it from... it turns it from like a very small amount of time. Now it's proper ASMR. Oh my gosh. It is legit probably half the time, at least. I don't know, guys. Think about the time I'm saving. Yeah, like over the duration of the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so much time saved. I don't know. All right, let's do a poll. I'm gonna do... All right, you know what? Type 1 if we should use it, 2 if we should not. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you guys Twitch right now. I don't see one person who types 2. Okay, Jade is the only person who typed 2. And it's like the same thing on YouTube. Oh wait, Squirrel has 3. Oh my gosh. I think... Alright, we gotta be... Alright. I'm gonna justify this. No way. There's actually no way, bro. My justification for this is if we use Easy Place, we get more videos out quicker. I don't want to use it, but I think we have to. We don't have to. Ah, this is such an inner conflict. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's so satisfying. Honestly, that's an interesting way to put it. Samwise says maybe use Easy Place for the obsidian, but not the frog lights. Dude, I feel like I like the way that sounds, but the thing is, I know how that's gonna go. I'm gonna say, yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna have the exact same problem when it gets to that. I feel like we either gotta say, we use it, or we don't. Razor says, use it. What does Sky say? Use it for a bit and see if you feel better time-wise. You know what? All right. I really want to use it on a full module and see how long that takes, because we were literally planning this last time and we were saying like it takes 8 minutes to do an entire module without Easy Place. I bet with it it's like 3, which still for this whole farm is going to take something like 10-15 hours to finish the whole thing. Just actually crazy. But all right, there we go. We got this. Now let's go 1, 2, 3. This is kind of a nice mix, though. It's like you can't really use it for all of it. See, like, we still have these parts where it's more optimal to just place by hand. So it's kind of a nice mix, honestly. We should do a quick time of this, just a time trial, and see how long with Easy Place it takes to do a full module. Okay, so we'll go like this. We're doing the design a little different than what the schematic says. I'm making these full portals, like, have nice corners and stuff, which technically we don't have to do. It's going to say it's wrong, but it's just going to be more satisfying. Ah! I say we use it. We got to use it. I think it's worth it. All right, one thing, though. I'm going to quickly go to my keybinds. I'm going to disable the zoom animation, so I stop accidentally zooming in when doing it. Time both, so you can see before and after. Thank you, Sky, for the 2 as well. So we already kind of know what the normal time is. It was like 8 minutes. So what we'll do is we can time it with Easy Place and kind of go from there, see if it's worth it. But let's be honest, this is incredibly satisfying. It's just much quicker as it is. Avocado with the 2 says, build it like a OG Minecrafter. Dude, I want to so badly, but it's the dark side. I've seen what it can be, and now the greed has corrupted my mind. I cannot go back. The time saved. It's unbelievable. Hey guys, is the volume of Minecraft good? Oh, it actually is so satisfying. All right, there we go. That's a whole nother module done. All right, let's time just portals. If portals are all we're doing, let's see what it is. You know what? I'm wondering if it makes sense to grab a new schematic that has all the corners like filled in like this. Joss, how many hours have I been working on the farm? This is crazy, Joss. It is day, I think, 9 of this project already. Oh my gosh. All right, couple things. We're gonna save a lot of time if we grab a new schematic of this farm, or at least one of these modules. So hear me out. Let's grab a chest plate. I don't think we even need to leave the hardcore world for this. So we're going to grab the chest plate. We're going to come over to one of these that we've finished just like this. And I'm going to literally just grab a quick, let's see, let's change this to area selection. Go right here. We'll grab a selection of these portals. Just like that. That should be fine. So now what we can do is we can go loads, area editor. Let's just call this portals. Set, save schematic, save schematic. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're now going to come over here. We're going to line portals up. Just like this. Let's go load. Let's go exit out of here. Portals, load schematic. Let me go ahead. All right, we need to figure out what corner we actually load it from. I think we're supposed to go over here so that it's always going to be lined up. Move to player. Let me just change this to all. Also, this is getting really confusing. We have so many overlapping schematics, so I'm going to turn that one off. All right, so basically, we're going to have to lower this down one. Area placement, boom, just like that. Okay, so now we have a selection of just the portals. We can go single layer, set here, boom, just like this. And this is going to make it much quicker to just run through. How am I doing? I'm doing good today. Thank you for asking, Phil. How's your day going? Can't complain, you know? It's a Saturday. It's a good day. Wait, what's Coley saying? I'm so sorry. Did I miss a bunch of Coley's messages? Typically... Okay, maybe... Okay, I read through that. I don't know if you were talking to me or not. How's it going? Twosome Low? Welcome, bro. You completed 20 layers of your creeper on mobile. It was a pain, but you're getting 30 stacks an hour. Dude, bro. Building a creeper farm on mobile is crazy. That's fun, though. That's so fun. I used to have a big... it wasn't a hardcore world, but it was a... Oh, wait. Here, I guess what we need to do now is... I used to have a pretty cool Bedrock world I was working on a while back. That's fun, dude. You have the flu? Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better soon, Cheesy. Gosh, I know the flu's been going around. I guess it's kind of that time of the year, isn't it? Yeah, the cats are not in the room today. If they do come in, let's see. Juju. Come here, Juju. She kind of knows her name. Juju. I'll put her up on the shelf by hand if I have to. All right. Yeah. You know, this is kind of a nice, like, middle ground. We still can't really, like, fully place the portals super easily, but this is definitely a lot quicker. So it's kind of like a mix of easy place as well as normal. I know exactly where the cats are right now, or at least Juju. Should I go onto the phone cam and show you guys? I know exactly where they are. They are on the table right now because I have a really fuzzy blanket on the table that's covering a Lego set I'm working on. And they keep trying to eat the Lego pieces, so I have to put a blanket over them. But they love this blanket. So I know they're going to be... All right, let's go find them. Camo Studio. Let me just hook up the phone real fast. Okay. Camo. I'm going to get it on my phone. Let's link this up. All right. Should just about connected devices. Hello. All right, here we go. Was there no audio that whole time? Are you serious? What? There was no audio? Are you kidding me? That's stupid. What? Oh my gosh. I was narrating the whole thing. I was like saying, this is Juju. Look at how soft the blanket is. Let's get the coffee microwaving so we can warm it up again. And then, wow. There was just nothing the whole time. I guess that's embarrassing. I wonder why it's being funky like that. I might have to figure that out. Yo, Chase, thank you for the 10, bro. Nice stream. Love your videos, man. Chase, it is so nice to see you here, bro. I'm gonna put you in the book of donations as just an extra little thank you, but I appreciate the kind words, dude. You know, I do the videos for the fans. It's really fun making the videos and stuff, and I'm glad you're enjoying them. That means a lot. All right. So, all right. So, turn the placement on. I'm trying to figure this out. So we'll come over here. We'll place our first block. Then I guess we move the schematic to player. Go portals, configure, move to player. Scoot it down one, right? I think so. And now it's set up again. So we'll just have to do this for every single one of them. But thank you so much, Chase. Appreciate it. How's it going, Kate? Kat? I think, Kat? Welcome. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of new people on Twitch. I just want to say, yes, I'll answer your question in a second. What is up? It's Leif. First stream. Hello. Welcome. Tharon. Welcome. Love Pick. Welcome. And then Frosted HD, how are you doing? As well as everybody else who's just taking time out of your day, joining in today. Means a lot. You know, you're helping me pass the time with working on this stuff. This farm is going to be so worth it once we're done. I cannot wait. Ooh, okay. Hello. We got one more phantom we got to deal with. I think... All right. I propose, guys, once we finish all the portals on this layer, we go back through... and we do all the frog lights, just so that there is a full solid roof above our heads. That's going to prevent phantoms for the rest of the project. And I think we're going to be dealing with a lot of phantoms, so it's probably worth it. Oh wait, what am I doing? We got to go to the next layer here. I was just getting the floor in. All right, so we go 3. Go 1, 2, 3. In fact, we can bump this up now. Yeah, okay, we're definitely starting to get, like, a good method in place. The portals are the hardest part of this whole build. Once we get all the portals in, filling in the frog lights is simple. The redstone is pretty simple. I guess there are villagers. Those are going to be pretty tough, but we'll be able to get all those done. I'm not too concerned. Yo, so you asked if I was religious. GS? Yes, I am. I'm a Christian. When are we gonna do cooking with one sister again? I don't know. That was really fun making a cake with her. Press Alt F4. It gives you diamonds. Wait a second. Are you really? Are you serious? Shoot. I forget what button is Alt. I don't know if I have an Alt button on. I guess I can't get free diamonds. That's a bummer. That would have been really nice to get free diamonds, guys. What a stinker. That's okay though. I have enough diamonds in the world already. But I appreciate letting me know the trick. That sounds really handy actually. Wasn't there some guy that did that? No, what? It was some video where they're like, press Q next to a pit of lava or something, and some guy threw a diamond pickaxe in and started raging. That's like a classic. I forget. I think it was a streamer. Okay. I get it, phantoms. I get it. Oh my gosh, I'm like John Wick taking down all these bad guys coming at me at the same time. Oh my gosh. We got them. We got all those phantoms. Let's go. Shows your history. Knowing the clip. Are you calling me Unk? I guess if you know the clip too, you're Unk as well. We can be Unk status together. All right, well, yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that we swapped over to this whole new method. Oh my gosh, I just killed the phantoms, and there are literally more. Swapping over to the easy place. Easy place was definitely the move. Don't worry, guys. Once we get the rest of these rows done, this upper row, the next 7 layers below this are going to be much, much quicker. We're not going to have to worry about it at all. Is this hardcore? Yes, connected. It is hardcore. I've had this world for about 6 years now. I think in September of this year, it's going to be 6 years. Here, let's go move to player. And then we scoot it down 1. Actually, hold on a second. I want to test something. So let's say it's over there. If I just right click, scoot it down. Yes, that works as well. Okay, so that's faster instead of having to move it to player every time. Cool. Oh, did I miss a pillar back there? Let me check. Oh, yes. Thank you. Appreciate you pointing that out. We are chilling. See, this is why I love streaming. Yo, I gotta say thank you, Kuda and Tender Juicy, for pointing that out. I would have gone through later and been like, what am I forgetting in this whole build? Appreciate that. What's my max push-ups? I've done 80 in a row before. In a single day, I've done 1,200. Which is kind of crazy, actually. It's a bit of a flex, literally. Use cats for the phantoms. That's an interesting idea. So cats do not take fall damage. Wait, I wonder if this could work long term. Cats don't take fall damage. So we could just have the cats up here and they'll teleport onto... They'll automatically teleport next to us onto the obsidian, right? I wonder if I should try that. If we can actually just fully disable phantoms doing that, that'd be kind of unbelievable. Let's... We gotta get an orange cat, of course. Of course. We gotta get an orange cat and call it Murph. I wonder if I should do that right now, honestly. Well, it is day, so we could do that during the night if we wanted to. Right now, we've got a few minutes. The only problem with, like, going the cat strat long term is that they're going to, like, not go through portals and stuff. So that's my only hesitation with that. But potentially it could work and it could be really good. Ooh. I also just had a thought to speed up this whole process. Once we finish this whole layer, let's actually grab a new schematic of the entire layer with all the proper portals so that we can just easily copy it for the next couple ones down. It'll just be much quicker. Yo, Bella, thank you for the tier 1. That is crazy. I gotta say, we are so close to reaching our sub goal. That's insane. Most probably because of you, Bella. I think you're one of the top supporters with those. That's awesome. Thank you, Bella. What was I gonna say? Okay, no, that's just an old message about missing the pillars. Cool. So, question for you guys. With this whole iron farm, we've got some plans. We're trying to do like a vault that we're going to store all of the iron blocks inside of. Because we're going to have the iron golems. They're going to die. They're going to have their drops crafted into blocks. And those blocks will get shulker loaded, right? So those blocks are going to go to a big vault. And I was thinking it would be really cool to have a bunch of steps to like get into the vault. Like you got to know passcodes, passwords and stuff. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go over here. So what I want to know is like, what are Boom, lower. Cool. What are some cool, like, combination lock things that we could do? So, obviously, like, we could have, like... What are just, like, security protocols we should put in place? I was thinking 10 steps. So, we could have, like, a big combination lock. We could have something like... I just want to make it, like, as cool as possible. Maybe we have, like, a warden. Like, you gotta get the passcode right. And it's protected by, like, sonic booming wardens or something. If you get the password right, it moves them out of the way or something. I don't know, stuff like that. Like, what are cool things we could have? A combo lock. I really like the idea of a combo lock for sure. Like, I wonder, aren't there ways to have, like, player activated? It has to be, like, a specific player. Activate. Oh my gosh, I gotta look up some redstone and stuff. But I thought there's like a way that it has to be a certain player to activate like a skulk sensor or something. I might just be speaking nonsense right now, but there's gotta be some sort of way to like get really intricate with the combination locks and all the protocols and stuff. If I did it with a warden, that would actually be a little freaky if I ever forgot. Like, let's say I need iron and I just forget, and then I accidentally get sonic boomed and die. Yo, avocado, appreciate it, dude. Let me see what's up. Nitrix has a good question. Where is he? Yo, Wumba, I'm writing a book. Are you okay with me naming the forest Aikenwood? Dude. You totally should. That is so sick. What is the book based around? I am sorry I missed that question until just now, because that's genuinely so cool. Whoa. I'm gonna have to read this book. I'll be your first reader. That's so cool. Especially if you name it Aikenwood. Absolutely. Yo, Sarah, thank you for the gifty, the one gifty on Twitch. It looks like Come On Man got it. Congrats to you, bro. And thank you so much, Sarah, for your support. Guys, that's so cool. It's writing a book about with a forest called Aikenwood. That's such like I love that. I just love that. That's so cool. Yo, Chase. How long do I think until I finish? This is really interesting. I would say today we're gonna probably go for a good 4 hours or so. We're going to have some interesting hypothetical questions. I've got some stuff planned. It's going to be at least 4 hours. I really just want to get all these portals done. I think that'd be a really solid place to start for today. Because next up, we got to actually get the rest of, like, the frog lights in. That's really the next stage. And then we got to get all the villagers in. And then all the redstone. At that point, the farm will be, in theory, finished. Wow. Okay, we're done with that one. That was actually pretty quick. I think we're starting to get this down to like 2 to 3 minutes per cycle per farm, which is great. Let's go. Boom. Move it down. Sweet. Yeah, so I'd say it's going to be about a 3 or 4 hour stream today, however long it really takes to get it finished. But it's going to be an interesting stream. I was thinking something we should start doing is like, would you rather questions or hypothetical questions on stream, and just to like ask funny stuff. So do you guys have any like really challenging to answer would you rather questions? Is this a chill stream? I would call it a chill stream. Yeah, we definitely have like, whoa, okay, I don't know why my totem just disappeared. We definitely have like more chill streams than other ones. This is gonna be one of those. Something like Blazing Caves, though. Oh my gosh, those streams are actually so intense. Would you rather have Juju or rather have Murph? Oh my gosh, you can't ask questions like this. Those questions are off limits. Phantom kill check, I got you. Let's see. We are at a total of 21,523. All right, let's do a would you rather. Would you rather have only shulker boxes or only ender chests, and why? Oh, you know what? Okay, that's kind of easy to answer. Let's think of it like this. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and ask that, and then we'll go from there. I guess both have pretty interesting. I was thinking at first it would be an obvious answer, shulker boxes. Yo, thank you, Hakirimi, for the 100 bits. Would I ever get a dog? I might eventually. I feel like maybe once, I don't know. Having 2 cats is a little crazy. 2 orange cats. They don't really like dogs, so it'd probably be after I no longer have them. But, okay, so I think to answer the question, shulkers or ender chests, I don't know if it's as easy as... I feel like shulkers are obviously just a lot more helpful, but you gotta think of this, like, you can have an ender chest anywhere in your world. You can have it in the end dimension. You can transport items that way. I guess... I do still feel like shulkers are probably better. Yo, wait, we're being raided by Hep96. Yo, I appreciate it. Welcome all the raiders. How are y'all doing today? We are here, let me finish this row real fast and I'll catch you guys up. I will show you what we're working on. So, we're doing like weird hypothetical questions right now. We just asked, would you rather have shulkers or ender chests? But we're doing that while also working on what will be the world's largest iron farm ever constructed in survival mode. And, or hardcore survival. But it is gonna be 430,000 ingots per hour. It's a nether portal based obsidian farm. Oh my gosh, no. I was thinking obsidian for the portals. No, it's a nether portal based iron farm. And yeah, we're in the thick of it right now, just grinding out these portals, getting them placed in and stuff. But it is so nice to have you guys in here. Welcome to stream, welcome. All right, we need more hypotheticals, more would you rathers. All right, let me try to think of another Minecraft based one. Oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. All right. Would you rather have villagers or elytra? Ho. Think about this. Elytras are so helpful when it comes to getting around and building stuff. But think about not having villagers. You would not be able to build iron farms. You'd not be able to build trading halls. You would not have raid farms. You could not fight raids, which means no totems. I guess you could get totems from a woodland mansion still. Oh my gosh. I actually think I'd probably choose to have villagers over elytra, because that also gives you more incentive to build things like redstone teleporters and all that. Oh, that's such a hard question. What would you guys choose? A lot of people are saying elytra. And I guess if you did choose elytra, you still have methods of getting, like, you know, all the books and stuff for enchanting, so you're not like fully in trouble there. But that's just the thing, is there's so many farms that are based around villagers that you'd kind of be cooked if you didn't have that. Ender pearl cannon. Yeah, I feel like, shoot, yeah, okay, if you had to get to the world border, you'd build an ender pearl, like pig cannon and stuff. So I feel like the game would just be slower, but then also, like, dang it, man, I don't know. That's a hard one to answer. All right, we are actually cooking through shulkers right now. This is good. This is good. You know what? I choose ore. Would you rather have ender chests or shulkers? I choose ore. I choose none of them. I'm just kidding. No, I definitely utilize both. Would you rather for the rest of your life only use easy place or schematic verifier? Oh, definitely easy place. For some of the redstone that's like rotated in weird directions, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you definitely need easy place for that. SB, you know what's funny about that question? Going for 1 billion cookies? I think I'm actually going to try to go for maybe 200 million cookies. Also, these withers are getting on my nerves. Let me lower the render. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was thinking it'd be really cool to go for 200 million cookies at some point. I think we're going to try to, SB. All right. Here, we got a couple phantoms. We'll just get these guys out of the way. Good stuff. So what do we need all this, all the portals for? So we're building a huge iron farm right now. We're trying to get a bunch of iron because one of my goals that I've had for a long time in the world is to do a museum of everything. So over the years, I've collected all the mobs in the end. There are a few that I'm missing from some of the later versions, so we got to go through and do that. We've got all the biomes and all the items. The things that I'm still missing, I'm missing all the tropical fish, all the variants of mobs, and all armors, as well as all structures. So basically, we're building this iron farm to begin work on the next one of those that I'm missing. That is the tropical fish. Because to get the tropical fish, you need something like 500,000 tropical fish you got to go through. So I just figured we're going to build a big tropical fish farm, stock it with 500,000 buckets, which obviously those buckets are going to require a bunch of iron. So that's kind of, it's this huge rabbit hole of projects I'm trying to work on. But it's going to be super sick once it's done. And also, like, sure, this farm is a bit overkill for that, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be really cool. Oh, it's 1 p.m. already? That's crazy. How is it 1 p.m. already? Okay. The cat's food just got dispensed. They have, like, an auto feeder that goes off at 1. All right, we need some IRL would you rathers now. No more Minecraft would you rathers. These are fun. I love hypotheticals like this. All right. Let's go 3. Cool. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you rather never read a book or never watch a movie, TV series? Oh. Ooh. I gotta say I need to watch movies and stuff. I don't know. Movies and TV shows, I'm just such a big fan of movies and TV shows. I don't know if I could, for my whole life, go without them. Especially some of the Christopher Nolan films. Oh my gosh. I was listening to the Interstellar music yesterday. It's so good. It's such a good movie. It's perfect. I think I'd have to go with, I'd have to get rid of books, unfortunately. Does anyone have a project that you can do in your world or just build iron beacons? What are you trying to do? Oh, wait, oh my gosh, wait, I was reading 2 different comments. I don't know where I just lost a message. Somebody was trying to find a project. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that went. Oh, what's up, sheep? Welcome, bro. Books make you smart. That is true. That is true. Long term, it's probably better to go with books, honestly. Because, like, just there's something about movies that are so, like, cinematic. But also, all the books that have been adapted into movies, I've always liked the books more. Like, the Lord of the Rings books is crazy. I think I like the books more than the movies. Movies are really good, don't get me wrong, but there's just so much more detail in the books. So I could totally see the argument there. Hey, what's up, Sushi? Welcome back. Favorite video to record the flaky guy? Probably... Honestly, probably Blazing Caves. Dude, that one, or the 24-hour challenge with Mog Swamp. That one was really cool as well. Oh, wait. Okay, we got to go to this side over here, I think, to get them. Yes. Go boom. Lower it down. Cool. All right. Let's do something like, would you rather... Okay. Would you rather only have like YouTube and social media. Oh, all right, let's see. How do I word this? So, no YouTube and social media or no music listening. You can still make music. We'll say that's fine. But you cannot listen to music. So either, like, what would you guys choose? You can have YouTube, social media, all of that. But if you have that, you cannot ever listen to a song. Or would you have music, but no YouTube or social media? Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard because social media, like, that's kind of a big way people connect as well. Oh, no music. Wow. Oh, that actually seems like a very popular answer. I'm surprised. I thought it would have been a little more split down the middle. You know what? Here, I'm going to end the recording now. We've kind of got this whole method in, so it's really not going to be a lot of variety on the recording. I don't think it makes sense to be recording that. No music. Wow. Okay. YouTube has music. Yes, but that I would say that would count. You know what? Sure. You get the loophole. We'll give you the loophole. How old am I again? I'm 21. Going on 22. My birthday is November 14th. Okay, I don't even know what I'd answer to this one. Well, this is just funny. Would you rather eat pancakes every day for the rest of your life or be in prison and eat whatever you want every day? That's hilarious. I think I'd go with pancakes because firstly, pancakes are good, but the loophole is that there are many types of pancakes. You can have protein pancakes. You can put whatever you want on pancakes. Berry pancakes. You have many different types of pancakes. But think of being in prison every day. Eating whatever you want. I mean, sure, that would be really good, but I don't know. I think I'd gotta go with the pancakes. That's so funny. That's awesome. Hey, Learning, what's up? Learning to gather blocks. Welcome, bro. All right, well, we are actually arriving at a pretty monumentous point in this build. We've only got 3 more modules on this first row. And I'm thinking, hear me out, guys. Should we fill in all of the frog lights so that we no longer deal with phantoms? I feel like that's definitely the move. If we have no more phantoms, this whole build is going to go so much faster. I'd say it's definitely worth it. Thank you, Nico. Hey, you're back, Nico. Welcome back. Whose stream did you end up going to? All right, 1 second. I want to quickly take a break. I've been every single day checking in on Mogswamp's streams. I want to see if he's still going. He's still going, bro. He's still going. What is this man doing? Yo, 3 hours left. He's doing a big subathon. He's been going for 14 days now. That's insane. Dude, that guy's crazy. We've been trolling each other a little bit on stream, which has been really funny. Would I rather have netherite or beacons? Definitely gonna go with beacons. Netherite's kind of pointless. But okay, I want to throw out kind of a prediction. So maybe like a thought experiment as well. When the end update comes out, so we're thinking it comes out like kind of around 2027. When that comes out, do you guys think there's gonna be an upgrade to netherite armor? I wonder. Does he sleep? Yes, Mog does sleep. So the way he's been doing it is streaming like 13 hours a day, and then he keeps it running during the night. If the end update comes out. You know what? I've also thought about this. I've thought that the end update is like the thing everybody's talking about. there's... I feel like it's kind of the thing that's keeping Minecraft alive. I wonder if after the end update comes out, if people won't have like a big thing to look forward to. That's kind of like an experience, or a thought, kind of a conspiracy theory that I've had. Like, I wonder if they're holding off because they know people want it so badly that as soon as it's out and people get used to the update, there's not going to be like a future update that they're all like, man, I cannot wait for this. You know, I guess there is maybe like the thought of a fourth dimension with the whole ancient city portals and stuff. That's kind of cool. You know what else is so cool is the latest snapshot with the golden dandelions. We're gonna have to collect all the baby mobs. That's gonna be so cool. I actually cannot wait for that. That's gonna be so fire. We're gonna definitely do a video of collecting all the mobs, like all the new ones as well. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, I wonder, like, it would be really cool if they had like, there's this mod that's like, it's called like Enderite armor or something. It's something like that, where there's like an Enderite ore that spawns inside of the big end islands, and you can use it to upgrade netherite armor. It gives you some like abilities, I guess, like extra durability. There were some other like, maybe like teleporting mechanics. I don't know. It was cool though. I feel like it would be. Oh, you know what it was? It was a merged chest plate and elytra that this armor allowed you to get, which I love that concept. Imagine if it's like a little stronger, gives you a merged chest plate and elytra and extra durability. That would be such an awesome buff to armor. That'd be so cool, actually, because one of my favorite games is Terraria, and I love the whole concept in Terraria where you basically get to throughout the play progression of the game, you're constantly upgrading your armor from like old sets. You get from like, you have like wood armor that upgrades and you keep going. And by the end of the game, you've gone through like 30 sets of armor. And I really I love the whole concept of constantly upgrading your tools. Just the stage of getting to maxed out gear in that game, Terraria, is like way longer than Minecraft. And I just love that concept. I kind of wish it was a little harder to get like perfect gear in Minecraft. So it'd be cool if they added something like Enderite armor. Who knows if they will? They probably won't. But if they do, I'm putting a prediction out there, and I'm gonna say I told you so if it comes out. Oh, okay. What do you guys think is coming out first? The end update or GTA 6? Oh, what do you think? I think GTA 6 is gonna come out first. That's my prediction. Okay. Now, would you rather have the end update or GTA 6? I'm going with the end update on that one. If only one was to come out and we were never going to get the other one for the rest of human history. Oh my gosh. You know what? We have such a biased community when it comes to the end update. This is awesome. See, would you rathers are great. Also, I don't think there's any chance we're finishing all the layers today. I don't know. Unless we figure out a faster method about this. We could maybe do like all of the... Alright, I have an idea. Once we finish this whole row, we're gonna get the frog lights in. We're gonna move on to the next one. I have an idea that might make building the portals a little quicker, but we really just want to get these frog lights in so that we don't worry about phantoms. That alone is going to speed up the whole process. Hey, what's up, private island owner? Do I want to come to your island? I think I'll pass on that. I think I will. You know, this is a question. Do you guys think you have the skills to survive on a desert island for like a week? Let's say you have like let's say you have a freshwater stream and you have trees. Do you think you have the skills to survive? I feel like I could. I don't know. I feel like I could. I'd make it work. It's like, you gotta learn how to start fire. You do that. You gotta learn probably how to fish. I feel like fishing has got to be the best. Yeah. Oh, if there are coconuts, yes. You know what? Yeah, if you have coconuts, you don't even need fresh water. But you can't survive on coconuts alone for like months and months. There was some video I saw. It's like, okay, maybe a video is not the best source of information, but there aren't enough nutrients in coconuts alone. So you'd have to have either fish or like, I don't know. You need some other source of food. Definitely not. Yo, random, I appreciate the honesty. It's pretty funny, actually. It's a good question. All right. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. For the future layers, we're not going to worry about the pillars at all. We're just going to get the lowest ones in first. And then we're going to do the pillars afterwards. I feel like doing that might be the quickest method, because these pillars, unfortunately, like, they're definitely taking the longest. But I feel like if we had like a floor in here as well, if we do the shroom lights on all the layers. Actually, wait a second. Maybe it makes sense to do all the shroom lights first instead of portals. Would you guys be disappointed if the title of the stream was a little clickbait? Instead of doing portals, it was frog lights. How's it going, MB? Hello, Wunba. Welcome to stream, dude. Lord Pandoff, do I have a tutorial on how to do a big perimeter? I don't, but there's a pretty easy shulker craft tutorial. I believe the machine they use within it. It's a super simple machine. It's a couple years old. The machine they use is by Raised Work, so you could go to either of those two people if you're trying to get a whole tutorial on it, because it's pretty easy. You could probably build the entire machine in an hour, and then it takes like 20 hours to run the machine, but it's mostly AFK. So yeah, I would recommend going to either of those channels if you're trying to do a perimeter. Trying to go to sleep. Go to sleep, Nico. You can always rewatch the stream. You can always come back later, bro. Would I rather live in a massive house or a small house? Definitely a small house. I'm not one that's like materialistic, really caring about like a big house. Also, like, I don't know, like the mega mansions, it'd be too large. Unless it was with like just alone, that'd be too large. But if it was with like 20 roommates, that would actually be kind of awesome. So yeah. If it was solo, though, then definitely a small house. How's my day going, Keyhole? It's going well today, yeah. We are actually finishing up. Let me start recording. This is the final portal for the top layer of this farm. Wow. It is actually coming along so well right now. All right. We are deciding. We're learning some strategies. I think it is going to be much faster to... Here, let's put all this obsidian away. All right. We'll just... Gosh, this is awkward. All right. We'll put it in here. That's fine. So, I think it's going to be much faster. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. That's perfect. Grab some frog lights to just do only frog lights on this whole thing. It's going to help with building the walls and stuff up later. Let's also put the phantom membrane away. I'm going to grab a few extra shulkers of frog lights. We're going to test our theory. So let's go with that many shulkers. That should be fine. And we'll come up here to this first one, just like this. Boom. Turn on our schematic. We can now disable the portal schematic. Boom. Portals. Remove that. And we're going to lower it down just to this. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is gonna be so fast with coming in later and doing the, oh my gosh. Oh, that's so satisfying. Are the block sounds too loud? Are they too loud, guys? I can turn them down if they are. Or is this awesome? Is this satisfying? What country am I from, Bedrock? I'm from, the US. I live in Austin, Texas. This is perfect. It's good. Turn them down. Sounds like slime. I can turn it down a little bit. Let's go blocks. Let's turn it to like 77. That should be fine. That's still a little too loud. Let's turn it down to 67. That should be better. Oh, that's perfect. Speaking of this, oh, stop speaking. This is ASMR. Okay. Method's faster. I can't tell if going layer by layer is faster. Is it faster going like this? Like the sweeping technique or the straight line technique? I feel like the straight line technique is probably more consistent. Boom. So now below that whole stack of portals, we're never going to have phantoms. So this is definitely the strat, getting all of these in. In fact, we're going to do all of the frog lights on every single portal today. That's going to be my goal, I think. Overall, let's look at our percentage. Hide, clear, ignored. What in the world? How do I... There are more items than that. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, refresh. We are 12.4% done with the farm. So let's try to get to like, if we do all these frog lights, guys, it's going to be like easily 30%, maybe 40% on the whole farm. Oh my gosh. This was actually the move. Speeding this up. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Is this the technique? The sweeping technique this way? Gosh, I don't know. But what I do know is this is incredibly satisfying. I love this. You hate the sound? SP. This might not be the stream for you, bro. This might not be the stream. I just want to say, this is the funniest thing. SB, I think that's unpopular opinion. On stream, I can kind of see like how many people are watching. As soon as we started doing this method, the viewer graph went up. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Do I like the new baby animals? Gosh, I actually love the update so much. I think the whole concept of being able to keep them in their baby form forever is amazing. It's going to be so cool for mob museums. The only thing for our mob museum now that's going to be really tricky is we're going to have to go through and like collect a whole bunch of new ones. All right, you know what we can do so that maybe it's like a little more in the middle for everybody? We'll go half the volume. So it's a little more quiet. Is that good? How's the PC legendary? Bro, it has been working very well. It's been working really, really well. Monster, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, but the whole PC, no issues with it so far. It's been editing Premiere very well. Working on the solar system video, which should be coming out in the next few weeks. And yeah, it's had no issues with like rendering, I don't know, 500 gigabytes of footage all at once. Like it's pretty solid. How do you keep them as babies? So there is a new item that they're bringing into the game called the Golden Dandelion. I know that sounds modded, but it's actually not. And you feed it to a baby mob and they'll stay babies forever, which is really cool, especially for something like Blazing Caves. That's so helpful when it comes to the baby turtles, because like there was a big achievement that we had to get where we had to basically kill a baby turtle, as well as a bunch of other mobs, and you had to line it up, and it took a long time lining all the mobs up, so you really had to be quick and time everything. But now with this new golden dandelion, you can just take your time. You can breathe, you can let the nerves calm down a little bit, because it's always going to stay a baby, which I love the concept. It's so cool. I have not gotten every single armor trim combination, but I will be going for that Nico. Yes. Which, for those of you who know about the armors, how many are there in total? If you were to get netherite, diamond, gold, iron, chain, copper, I think that's all of them. If you were to get all of those with every single combination of armor trim on them, ask Mudflaps. At least 5? Yeah, you're probably right. Sam, I think Sam might be right. Oh, leather, of course. Now, we're not going to be doing the colors of leather. That's ridiculous. I was thinking it could potentially be cool to do the 16 base colors of leather, but that makes it something like 20,000 armor stands. I don't think any computer could load that. SB's watching football on stream right now. That's hilarious. Of course he watches football. He was talking about that when we met up. And your world's approximately 60 by... Tanyan, let's see, what were you... That's very interesting. Are you talking about, like, if you were to load the entire world, it'd be 60 to 100 petabytes? That's so crazy. Okay, I actually want to ask you guys a question. So, there's a command I want to run in my hardcore world. I feel like it's okay, but I want to ask you guys' opinion on it. So, it's a really simple command. It's called /game-mode creative. So, what do you guys think? Is that okay to do? No, I'm just kidding. No, so the command I want to do, it's a mod called Chunky that basically pre-generates chunks. I was thinking what you can do is you can basically you do /chunky generate overworld, and it will just generate like 50,000 blocks in a big circle around spawn. And I just think that'd be really nice because our whole map would look so complete. Every single spot would be filled out. And then I could like explore them, and it'd be so satisfying. So it's not even like it does anything, it just makes the world larger. I feel like I'd really like to do that. But also, I do understand the other side of the coin, where it's like, you gotta explore all those chunks. There is that as well. That's totally understandable. So, I don't know. That was something I was thinking about, because it would look so cool to have the whole thing. Also, when we are exploring, it's like on stream or whatever, it's just a lot less laggy if the chunks are all fully generated. You can just fly with like 3264 render distance. Oh, no, that's the reason. I forgot, because I want to have one of those render distance mods that just has like 300 chunks everywhere in the world. Yeah, it would look so cool to have like 300 chunk render distance all the time. Distant horizons or something. Alright, so for somebody, what were we at? We were at like 12.4%. Alright, let's finish this whole layer of shroom lights, and then we're going to check our new percentage. Do a community poll. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's fine. It's not like it's giving me items or anything. It's really like an optimization thing. But yeah, maybe a poll would just be a good idea. Hear me out, guys. I might have a strat. What if we got a horse for placing these blocks? running back and forth much faster. So oh. Yo, Messy Maddie, thank you for the kind words. Love the dedication and your videos, bro. First time on Twitch. It is so nice to have you here, bro. We're working on a huge iron farm just to kind of catch you up. So, I'm trying to think. Could the method be to get a horse, guys? I'm going to end the recording for now. What are the portals for? So, essentially, iron golems will be spawning on these shroom lights. And from there, they're going to be automatically, their hitboxes will automatically be inside of the portals. So, they will all get teleported to the Nether, where we're going to have a kill chamber. So, it's basically like a big iron golem teleportation collection system. You got to think of it like that. How would I fly the horse? That's a good question. I'd have to create... Yeah, that's the problem, is we would have to have the horse go back and forth between all of these. It's probably not faster, honestly. But okay, let's think. Are there any, like, tricks or things that we can do? So, when you have a speed potion, I know that speed stacks with soul speed, but it doesn't stack with beacons, right? So we couldn't have like speed potions for extra speed while placing these. Wumba Wilds when? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a collab at some point. I know he's got a pretty cool hardcore world going now. Yeah, I think I would fall off if we had the horse. Imagine if we fell with the horse. It would just be... Yeah, as cool as it would be to have a horse, I don't think that's the method. It's... Yeah. Did I say... No, I didn't say that, GS. You'll fall asleep with your phone in your hand. You're listening to the sound of shroom lights as you... peacefully fall asleep. Suggest the best of the best music to listen to while doing something creative. Should we swap up the music, you're saying? Yo, what's up, Forrest? You finally caught a stream. How you doing, Forrest? We are finally actually getting serious progress in on this iron golem farm. And unfortunately, we did realize that I am fully reliant on Easy Place now. It's kind of bad. There's no way the sound is that bad. Yo, Gover, love the videos as well. Welcome, Gover. Nice to see you here, bro. Why would I not use Easy Place? Yeah, exactly. No, it's... Gosh, my thumb is actually hurting. Hold on. We're gonna go. Alright, guys. It's time. I feel like I should record this on the video as well. But okay. It's time for Rubik's Cube strats. So we only bring the Rubik's Cube strats out when it gets tough. Let me grab something real fast. Alright, so we're gonna be getting Rubik's Cubes and dominoes. I'm gonna show you what I'm about to do. Let me swap over to the camera here. Alright, so this is the strat. So right now my thumb is cramping up from constantly holding the Easy Place key. So what we're gonna do, I'll show you. We're gonna go right here. Wait, does it not go lower? All right, we're gonna go something like this. So we're gonna swap Easy Place out. Let me just go into Minecraft real fast. We're gonna swap out the hotkey. Let's go hotkey, Easy Place, use. Let's put this on something I'm not using, like F8. F8 should be good. So now we're gonna go back over here and get the dominoes. Wait, I might need a couple more dominoes. Got a couple dominoes here. All right. So let's create like a little stack of dominoes right here. Go like this. I don't know why that one has the letter E on it, but all right. We're gonna do a little stack of dominoes like that. Now I'm gonna put the Rubik's Cube. No way, we gotta go one lower. We'll put the Rubik's Cube corner. So the corner is now pressing the F8 key. So yes, John, I actually did 1,200 push-ups on stream. All right, there we go. So we're doing Rubik's Cube strats, guys. So now all I gotta do is we'll go in Minecraft. I lift the Rubik's Cube and boom. And now I don't have to press it at all with my thumb. And it's just so, oh my gosh. This is so nice. I can jump around and stuff and it's always holding it. Rubik's Cube strats are the method. Oh my gosh. I actually cannot believe I'm such a dingleberry, bro. Why do I do this? All right, it's all good. Oh my gosh, though. Look at how fast Rubik's Cube strats are going. Oh, also, here, we'll go like that there with the webcam. Should be good. I'm sorry, I forgot. All right, lift that up. Boom. This is the method, guys. Oh, your dad just asked how to get crossbow-less pillagers, and you told him about your iron farm with them. Yeah, bro. So, pillagers, their crossbows, they just have a specific amount of durability whenever they spawn in. That's just randomly determined by the game. So, if you just have them shoot their crossbows enough times, the durability will eventually break. So it's literally as simple as that. So you just got to set up a farm to essentially get a whole bunch of those guys shooting their crossbows all at once. And it's really, really simple at that point. Oh my gosh. The Rubik's Cube strat. Doubly methods. This is the way. It's like from Mandalorian. You're right. This is the way. Easy place Rubik's Cube strats. You know what's so funny? That's such a, like out of context, that just sounds so weird. I'm using a Rubik's Cube to solve Minecraft. I'm just kidding. To play the game. It's true though. Where can you see the computer info? So, I believe it's in the Discord server, but if you also go onto Twitch, which it's just pinned up top, but if you go onto Twitch, there's like a whole About Me section on there that has the full PC specs. It has the full setup, keyboard, camera, all of that. So, yeah, if you're ever curious, you can always just see it there. But I also just know this stuff if you have a question about like a specific part. What are we building? John, we are doing a big iron farm right now, and we're spawning in all these, well, spawning in is a weird word to use. We are placing a whole bunch of frog lights right now. These are going to be what the iron golems spawn on. The reason it's got to be frog lights as opposed to like glowstone or something is because we're trying to prevent slimes from spawning in by using frog lights, because I guess slimes cannot spawn on frog lights. Interesting. 2 questions. Okay, I see, SB, okay. Have I ever played Bedrock? Yeah, so I actually started my whole Minecraft journey on Bedrock. Like, man, it was the 1st grade, which I was in the 1st grade. Dang. I think like 12 or 13 years ago is something. I don't know the entire time that I've played Minecraft, but I started playing Minecraft on Bedrock in the 1st grade. My friend Frank, just one day on the school bus, he was telling me about Minecraft, just how cool of a game it was. So it was like $7 for Pocket Edition back then in the day, and I begged my parents to be able to get it. I was finally allowed to get Minecraft Pocket Edition. And dude, I don't think I've stopped playing the game since. It's literally been 12 or 13 years since then. I still have such a passion for the game. It's so cool to just see how it's kind of evolved over the years. Well, man, I remember I have some funny stories from back in the day. So I had this friend. His name was Justice, and we had this like server that we would just play on. Like whenever this was back when we called it like play dates. So instead of like hangout, which is now the cool terminology. So we were hanging out. We'd play Minecraft on a server together, and he was a lot better than I was. So he was showing me kind of the works of the world and stuff, how it worked. And I remember chopping down an oak tree. It dropped an apple, and I thought it was a tomato. I was like, why is this tree dropping tomatoes? It was the funniest thing. It's like, bruh, that's an apple. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But they literally looked like tomatoes. Let me see if I can find the texture. Old Minecraft apple texture. It could pass as a tomato. It could pass as a tomato. Oh no. No, it looks a lot more like an apple than it does a tomato. I don't know why I thought it was a tomato. Yo, Keyhole, thank you for the 2. Yo, W stream so far. Great to see you live. Dude, I saw you were here earlier today, but I guess welcome back, or if you've been here the whole time. Dude, nice to see you. But yeah, bro, we're actually getting some serious progress in. It's so satisfying. I did just realize music has completely stopped. So let's go ahead, get some music going. Solid. Tubular. Radical, bro. We've got our music going. Oh, you're so right. We're actually, bro, by the next stream, we might be at 1.7 mil. I'll stream 1.7 mil once we're, like, very, very close. I feel like it's fun to just stream those big milestones. Tubular has got to be my favorite, like, 80s word. Or was that 70s? Totally tubular, bro. I don't know. But, okay, so there were some other really funny old Pocket Edition stories. So, there was this thing called the Nether Reactor, which... Type 1 if you know what the Nether Reactor is. Do you know what the Nether Reactor is? It's this really old block. So, back in the day on Bedrock Edition, the Nether dimension did not exist. So, but it did on Java. So, they had this thing called the Nether Reactor, where you could basically spawn a tower that was, like, I know this sounds so crazy, but it would spawn this, like, maybe 50 block tall tower that was made of netherrack. And inside of it, you would start having, like, nether-related items pop out of the floor, like quartz, gold, zombie pigmen would spawn and stuff. And this was the only way to get nether blocks back in the day before it was added. So I was playing with my friend Justice. We had this survival world that we had probably played every single weekend for like months at this point. We had this base. Oh, also there were like duplication glitches. But we had this base that I spawned a nether reactor on top of it, and it nearly ended our friendship because we had this base that was like I'm actually laughing so much thinking about how mad he got. We had this base that was like insane. It had so many diamonds, gold, iron, all this stuff, and it was like our spot. And then I thought it'd be really funny one day to just spawn a nether reactor, and it destroyed the whole thing. And he got so mad. But to be fair, it was so funny because all the items that we had were all duplicated. There was this glitch where you'd have like a chest, and if two people were on two iPads and you pull an item out of the chest like really quickly at the same time, you'd each get the item. So we used that duplication glitch all the time. It's like, there's just so many awesome stories about Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition is so classic. Did I try Hightail? I did not try Hightail. I've seen a lot of videos of it. I'll probably try it eventually, but I'm like locked in on the hardcore world. I don't know. I feel like I'm always going to be a Minecrafter, you know? I just don't know if I could ever like really get into Hightail with having so many goals for the hardcore world. I really want to finish up the end dimension, especially before like the end update comes out. So I don't know. I've got a lot of goals with it. I don't know if like I'd want to really get a crazy world or anything in Hightail, but it does sound fun. I'll have to try it at some point. I'm a focused individual. Do this. Fly over them. Easy place them all in the same row in the modules. That is interesting. Like that. But the problem with that method is you occasionally fall through. In fact, it's not really occasional. It kind of happens a lot. The idea is, it is there. It's much faster, but I just don't know if it's easy to control. Because you kind of got to be pointing downwards to actually place all the blocks. But if you're pointing downwards, you're going to go through the blocks. Can I show my FPS? Yes. Right now, we are at 102 FPS, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it's pretty good for having a 200,000 block schematic loaded, recording, multi-streaming, having like 10 tabs open. So I'd say it's pretty solid on a 4K monitor as well. Yo, first stream. Lay, welcome to stream, dude. It's nice to have you here. We are, almost... Where are we at? What do you guys think our percent will be once we finish this whole row of Shroomlights? We've just got 3 more modules. And then, we should be good to do, like, a progress update. Because if we look at it right now, it says 12.4%, but we've not updated it. I would say we're probably going to be 18.5%. That's my guess. Completely random guess. Favorite music or song? So, ooh, it's a good question. I've always loved soundtracks. Soundtracks are up there. I've said it a few times in the past, but I like my rock music. I've got some playlists. 80s is pretty cool. I like 80s music. I don't know. I haven't, like... I'm always looking for new stuff. I really do like whatever is playing, but, like, those are kind of the genres that I listen to the most. Yo, W sub to Messi Madi. Thank you for the tier 1, Messi. You're getting us so close to our goal, so that's crazy. Appreciate it, bro. Funk is fun. Yeah. But 80s music's so good. It's just so classic. All right. We're actually cooking right now. Like, the amount of Shroomlights we've gone through in the last few minutes, it's kind of unbelievable. We've gone through like 8 or 9 shulkers of Shroomlights already. My thought is we'll place the Shroomlights on every single layer, because then it's going to make it really, really fast running through and doing all the portal stuff. Because we'll be able to do all the middle pillars just like this, by just holding down easy place, placing them like that. It's going to actually save us so much time. I'm so glad we swapped over. Wait, do I keep calling these Shroomlights? I do, don't I? Bro, these are frog lights. What am I doing? These are not Shroomlights. What's my render? I think we're at like 20 something chunks right now because we have a big wither farm over there. Unfortunately, it gets really ugly. It makes the whole sky look gross when it's up. So I have it turned down a little bit just to kind of avoid that for now. Yeah, we're placing all these blocks very quickly because we're using easy place. I joined the dark side. But yeah, the mod is just called Koppel. The mod is called Lightmatica, to answer your question. Which headphones am I using? These are just earbuds, bro. They're literally just earbuds. I bought them off of Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's kind of funny. I've never really been a big headphones guy. I always kind of just prefer earbuds or just on speaker. Turning it on to speaker, but then it's a little weird on stream because it gets echoey. Why don't I go to sleep? So yeah, kind of the thought process there, Gover, is I know your name's not Gover, it's GT Over, but I'm gonna call you Gover because it's easier. So basically, I've said I'm gonna retire this hardcore world at 100,000 days. What that means, maybe I'll die in the world, maybe I'll pass it on to my kids, or I'll just completely quit. I'm not entirely sure. But the plan is to stop the world at 100,000 days. So the idea will be, okay, we need to kill these phantoms. The idea is that if I'm not sleeping during the nights, I'm playing more time per day, which means it's really like 200,000 days before we reach that and finally end the world. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to get extra playtime. Also, it's kind of more of a flex to say, like, imagine showing somebody you have, this is the analogy I always use. Imagine showing somebody a 10,000 day hardcore world, but all you have is like a house, versus 100-day hardcore world, but you've got a castle, you've got farms, you've got a crazy nether hub. Like, what's more impressive? I would say the 100-day world with all the builds and stuff. So I feel like it's almost more of a flex to have a really low day count and just an insane amount of builds and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my whole thought process. Those are the two reasons. But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever reach 100,000 days. That is a long ways out. The whole goal for this year is just going to be 20k, which we're slowly but surely making progress towards it. 100,000 is literally 1,000 100-day sessions. Like, it takes a while to do a 100-day session. 100,000 is gonna be like 50 years. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. I don't even know if we'll still be playing Minecraft. I might not even be alive. Maybe the world will end before then. Who knows? Like, but it's the goal regardless. All right, guys, we are done with layer 1. So good moment to record here. This is it for all the shroom lights around the whole thing. So now, or on the upper layer, now we should have no issues with phantoms on the lower layers, which is going to be just really nice all in all. I'm going to actually kind of stock up on everything. We're going to dump the phantom membrane because we'll probably not be getting any more. And then let's make sure to stock up on as many shroom lights and things as we can now. So I'm going to take all those, take 3 more shulkers. Now, what do we start on, guys? Do we start on the lowest layer, or do we do layer 7 and just kind of work our way down? Let's finish this layer down here. One layer is taking 2 hours. All portals are definitely going into... I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Kai, yeah, Kai. I am hoping that it's not that bad. But here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all my hotkeys messed up. Single layer. Set here. Move it down. Perfect. All right, get the Rubik's Cube back in. Let's go. So now we'll just start getting all of them in just like this. So we're repeating the exact same thing. I think... Oh, wait, guys. Percentage check. Percentage check. Here we go. We're at 12.4. My prediction was 18.5. Put your predictions in now. Put your predictions. Let's see. All right. 20.6 was Fluffy Potatoes. SSCST said 17.6. Yoke said 23.9. Goober said 20. We got a couple 20.1s. All right, here we go. 16%. Nobody said 16%. You know what? The closest I see is SSCST. Oh, Forest said 15, and Kobe said 17%. So that was definitely before the stream delay went through. Y'all were 1% off. All right, so 16%. It's a little less than I thought. But you know what? We're picking up progress. We're picking up speed. We are gonna do it. We've got this. Whoa, so many people said 16%. You guys are so impressive. It's so impressive you were able to guess that. You're staying optimistic. I feel like we're 95% done with the build at this point. I'm gonna end the recording. Cool. Oh. Every time I tab out of Minecraft, it seems the easy place stops like working. So I have to lift the Rubik's Cube, place it back again. So the only downside with this is we just have to do a little jump on the sides. But it's really not... Actually, wait a second. If we time this right, we won't even have to do that. We go from this side, and then it's going to loop perfectly. Just like that. Now we can keep this cycle going perfectly. Forever. So, it's a lot of shroom lights. How's the star going? Larry, the entire solar system is done. I'm actually just editing that video. Well, the last few days were the script on that video, and I've got, the script is practically finished. Just got to do some minor touch-ups to it, but it's like 13,000 words long. So it's going to be a pretty cool video. I think if I had to guess, that might be about an hour video. The whole thing. So it's gonna be pretty sweet once it comes out. But the entire build is done. All the planets are in. I built a little teleporter for it. Unfortunately, it's a little broken, so I might have to fix that at some point. Maybe we'll do that on a stream in the future, like once it comes out. But Mantark, it will be coming out as soon as it's done being edited. So I don't know when exactly that'll be, but I'd like to say, like, well, for sure in February, 100% in February, it'll be coming out. I just don't know the exact date. Why am I not using right click for easy place? I don't know. I kind of like being able to control it easier than that. It's also pretty simple just doing it this way. Is this farm for Mercury? It is not. It's for all the tropical fish. I'm trying to get all the tropical fish collected, and I need a whole bunch of iron buckets for it. So it is a big process what we're doing for this. Here, so we'll go on this side. Perfect. I gotta say, we were going pretty slow before, but now that there aren't even portals blocking our way, this is very fast. We're gonna be done with this layer in like 10 minutes. Yeah, so we need something goober like 500,000 buckets. So it's gonna be a lot of iron. Who's your favorite YouTuber other than yourself? I watch a lot of Moist Critical stuff. Moist Critical's just a chill dude. I'd say I gotta go with Moist Critical. How about you guys? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Most of that would be AFK time, though. Yeah, no, for sure. This whole iron farm is way overkill. Like, let's be honest. It is so overkill. But it's just kind of awesome to have, like, it's just going to be awesome to have the world's fastest iron farm. Just for a little bit. I'm sure somebody's going to beat it. Just for the flexing purposes. Queso, let's go. Oh my gosh, SB, let's go. You, Wumba, I appreciate it. That means a lot. Lockdown, let's go. Frank Tedesco, I don't know if I know him. I might have to check out his stuff. Fwip, you've been watching a lot of him. Yeah, Fwip he's got a crazy world going as well. What day is he on in his world? Favorite movie? Ooh, for sure gonna be Interstellar. I think there might be a contender for that coming out next year, or this year actually. The Odyssey looks pretty good. So we'll see. It's another Christopher Nolan film. We'll see if it's maybe a contender for the first place spot. Law by Mike. I've seen a few of his things. Yeah. Is this bigger than Mudflaps? Yes. Tropical fish. This is like... What were the rates of Mudflaps? I actually don't know, but I know he did not do one this large. This is the world record. Like, it's larger than any tech server has even done. What were the rates of Mudflaps farm? Now I'm curious. Is it gonna be faster than Quantum? Yes. It's gonna be like 10% faster. Not much at all, but just to set the record. How long's the chat delay? We can test it, Hydra, if you'd like. I don't think... I have it set to ultra low latency on YouTube, so it should not be too long. Let's test it. All right. The way we always test it. I'm going to say a number, and you got to type it in. The number is 9. As soon as I see 9... Let's see. What's faster? Okay. Twitch was about 4 seconds, and YouTube was about 6 seconds. All right, so 4 seconds on YouTube. Sorry, other way around. 4 seconds on Twitch, 6 on YouTube. That's pretty good. That is pretty fast. Here, you know what? Whenever we get to the wrong side of it, we'll go like this to kind of correct our momentum. So now we go the 1 layer strat, and then we won't have to do any jumping. Yo, Fire King, thank you for subbing with Prime, bro. Let's go. Fire King, I'm gonna put you in the book. You're also helping us get closer to our goal. I'm still on the giant iron farm, Casper, yes. But we're getting a lot of good progress in. As you can see, the upper layers are really coming together. So we're just working on getting all the frog lights in today. And then I'll probably focus on portals the next day, which should be pretty good. And then we got to do the redstone. After the redstone, I'm trying to think what else there is. I probably need to build the storage before the villagers, right? Storage before villagers seems like a good move. Just because as soon as we get the villagers... No, actually, it won't be running. So we should be able to do the overworld first. And then we got to do the vault portion of it afterwards. Just got done with the achievements video. You really enjoyed it. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you saying that, Ace. Nice to see you here, dude. Yeah, I'm so stoked for Blazing Caves Enhanced Discoveries. I don't know when we're going to start that. Got a few other, like, important projects. Like the, got to build a new storage system soon. So that's going to be, for sure, a 2026 project. That's either going to be directly after this iron farm, or it's going to be after Tropical Fish that we do the storage system. We need a new storage system because, unfortunately, it just broke. Like, it has been such a problem lately. So, gonna be building a new one, which is gonna be really nice. And then maybe after that, I'll do the next Blazing Caves, which will be really fun. Why don't I place the obsidian yet? So, we've tested, like, almost every single method of placing these blocks. And I'm, like, 99% sure doing the shroom lights first. Sorry, frog lights. I keep calling them shroom lights. They're not shroom lights. What is happening in my brain? It's becoming mush. It's as mushy as these frog lights are. Imagine as mushy as these shroom lights are. That would be so funny. Yeah, so we figured out that it's just a lot quicker doing it this way, and then going through afterwards, placing the portals is going to just be quicker once we have the floors in, essentially. So that's kind of the reason we're doing this whole thing, and it is definitely paying off. Like, we are cranking through these blocks right now. Can we raid Mog? If Mog is still live, perhaps. Although, I will say, the last 2 streams, I raided Mog, so I feel like it might be fair to raid somebody else today. Plus, let's be honest, Mog's subathon is going to be going for several more days. Hey, yo, Nick, I'm sorry to hear that you're in the hospital, but when you get out, what farm should you make? You have a 400-day hardcore world. Dude, well, I hope you get well soon. What farm should you make? 400-day hardcore world. I feel like it's pretty important to have some villager breeders so you can get yourself a mob switch. I'd go with that, honestly. It's always important to have, like, food farms. Iron's really good. Creeper farm. If you don't have any of those, I'd prioritize those. Maybe a little XP farm or something. I know making portals, but what farm is this for, Drew? Drew, this is for our big iron farm that we're working on. I feel like I should maybe have, like, text on screen or something to answer a lot of the, like, common questions. Because I feel bad skipping them, but also I feel bad, like, answering them many times, because then the people who are hanging out might get annoyed. Could be a good call. All right, look at that. We've only got 5 more modules before we are finished with the second layer of shroomlights. They're not shroomlights. They're not. Jim, do you think playing hardcore a lot makes you weak in combat? Oh, yeah, probably. I'm not great at combat. I will say, though, it makes you really good at other things like movement. So when it comes to something like parkour, I'd say that's one of my strong suits. Because of this, you kind of learn how to, you got to be really good at that to kind of know how to avoid situations that could get bad within the game. So I don't know, I'd say that's definitely like a skill, but yes, combat does lack a little bit. Is Sammy streaming right now? He might not be streaming by the time we're finished, if he is. Gosh, I can't believe we've been going for 2 hours already. Had a great stream so far, really enjoying it. Brain is not working. I don't know. They make the same noise as shroom lights, so I just think they are shroom lights, I guess. All right, 4 to go. Let's go. Go right over here. Line up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so cool without Lightmatica on once we finish this layer. I can just imagine all these stripes of frog lights. Frog lights. Push-ups today? Toad. So, we're not going to do a push-up stream today. I will say, our next push-up stream is going to be in February. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like the first Saturday of each month as push-up day. I don't know. Something like that could be pretty cool. Because, we gotta save our push-up streams. They're really fun. So, I feel like if there's a special occasion that everybody can look forward to, like the first Saturday of every month, that could be like a good kind of way to do it. So, February is coming up. February let's see, what is the first Saturday? It is gonna be February the 7th. So, I'd say that's gonna be the first push-up stream. It's gonna be bad. The one per month. How old is the hardcore world? It is currently 16,572 days old. I've had it for about over 5 years. We're going on 6. It's gonna be about 6 years when we reach September this year. You won't be on the live stream? Ah, you'll have to catch the recap then. Mog has been down to an hour so many times. I know, his stream's going crazy. He got down to like 20 minutes the other day, and then somebody did like 100 gifted, and he started crying. That's the funny thing about subathons. The whole concept, didn't that happen a lot with Ludwig, like years and years ago when he did his big subathon? I feel like that's how I found Ludwig's channel, was through that subathon. Any cats on the window? Unfortunately, we're not blessed with cats today. They're, let me see if I can go get Juju. You know what? I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'm gonna go get Juju, and I'll put her up on the window. I'll be right back. I low-key cannot find Juju. One sec. I'll be just a second longer. I found her. There she is. Juju. Oh. She must have found a new hiding spot somewhere. She was gone. I don't know where she went. All right, hold on. Let me swap the cameras over. So we can go onto this one, and then I can zoom in a little bit. Boom. All right. Let's go like this. Well, just the camera. There she is. All right, we'll get cat cam for a little bit. What's up, Fariz? Yeah, I was getting the cat. Your precious has arrived. Yeah, I got 2 orange cats. There's also Murph. She's kind of just chilling in the bedroom. She's got like a cat tree in there, so she was hanging out on that. Yo, what's going on, JV? Hello, welcome to stream, bro. Dude, so I finally caved in. Yep, I'm using easy place, bro. This is it was too slow. I needed it. We're getting so much progress. It's actually unbelievable. Like in the last, we're at 18.2% already, guys. What the heck? Easy place is actually OP. We're cooking through these. We've got the whole upper layer finished already. So now we're no longer getting phantoms. It is so fantastic to not have to deal with phantoms anymore. And we're just cranking through. We're getting all the shroom lights in first. Then we're going to go through. We're going to do the portals afterwards. And probably the redstone after that. We'll see how it goes. But Cat is carrying the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Did I call them shroom lights again? There's actually no way. I cannot believe that. It's the coffee. I'm putting the coffee away. I'm gonna have to be very intentional about this now. You guys see any good movies lately? Any good movies, TV shows, or you've been reading any good books? We saw the Markiplier movie last night. Some friends and I, Iron Lung. It was pretty good. It wasn't like my favorite movie or anything, especially I've never played the game. It's a little slow, but it was funny seeing Markiplier acting in a movie. But you saw Family Guy. Okay. I've never actually gotten into the show. The Machinist, it was good. Eternity was good. Okay. Okay, I might have to note some of these down. Is this a server? This is not. This is my single player world that I've had for going on 6 years now. Watched Avatar, nice. I don't know if you're talking about the Airbender or the Avatar Pandora one, but both are pretty good. Hey, what's up? Tan, I see it's your first time on Twitch. Good lord. Yeah, bro. It's a big farm. This is for sure. I'm trying to think if there is a single farm that I've put more time into in this world. Maybe the quarry. The quarry potentially. I'm trying to think like how many streams that took and how much work that took. The quarry's definitely up there. But anyways, guys, we are approaching finishing this whole layer. This is our second of 8 layers completely. Oh, I actually ran out of shroom. I stopped myself. Frog lights. Frog lights. Yes, I ran out of frog lights. There we go. Boom, chakalaka. We are done. Let's go. All right. Next layer. Let's go. All right. We need to actually time this one now. I'm really curious how fast we can do a whole layer. So, what are we at on the stream right now? We're on 16 minutes. We're coming up 2 hours and 17 minutes of time. All right. Let's 2 hours and 17 minutes. How long do you think it's going to take to do an entire layer of frog lights? Percentage? We just checked. We're about 18.5, if I had to guess. I've not seen Invincible. I heard the animation on it is like remarkable though. Is it worth the watch? I'm not a big anime person in general. Would someone who's not really into anime hold your horses? Whoa, 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 whoa. Aaron Thundercliff with the 50 pounds. Holy cow, bro. That's crazy. How's it going? What are we working on? I feel like I've missed all the streams lately. Dude. All right, guys. Pause our timer. So we're doing a quick little timer on building this layer. But let's add like a minute or something. We'll subtract a minute afterwards. Dude, so we're working on the iron farm still. This is now day 9 of this whole project. We have finally caved in. We're using Lightmatica Easy Place. And I'm essentially getting all the shroom... I'm actually gonna... lose it. I keep calling them shroom lights. These are frog lights. We're getting all the frog lights in as we speak because it's going to help with placing the portals later. We got all these pillagers inside of the farm, and currently we're breeding up a whole bunch of villagers up top that are going to be going into the farm afterwards. So it's going to be crazy. It is going to be insane once it's done. And total, I guess we'll do a percent check. We are at 18.8% done with the farm. So, honestly, not too shabby. It's going pretty well. It is going very well. But, all right. Resume the timer again. So, we'll subtract like a minute at the end of this. But, yeah, this whole thing is coming along. It's going well. It's so nice to see you back, Aaron. Guys, Aaron's like a big OG of the channel. And I need all the iron, Isaac, for buckets. I need 500,000 buckets. Thought I was at like 40%. Yeah, it's weird. This farm, its percent is not really that accurate because once we finish the whole farm, it's gonna say 100%. But that's actually like 50% of the work we have to do because we still have to do the vault for this, and then we're also gonna be doing villagers. So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't really look at the percent with total accuracy. It'll be going up a lot as we're placing these blocks in. It's really just counting all the blocks. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Aaron with another red. Dude. Wow, bro. That is incredibly generous. Man, I feel bad. You should have saved it for the push-up stream. Push-up stream is next Saturday, but thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate the support. Nice. It's the ultimate iron farm. Sorry to disrupt the timer. No worries, dude. No worries. Yeah, it is. Not only is it the ultimate iron farm, it's the world record iron farm. It is going to be faster than any other iron farm anybody's ever built in survival mode. There's a design for like a 1,000,000 per hour iron farm, but it's not really that practical within survival. It's extremely laggy. It would take forever. You have to build like a void perimeter, that would bring up the time investment to like 500 hours or something. It'd be crazy. But yeah, we're building a reasonable one. Yo, Aaron, don't worry, you'll be back next week for the push-up stream. Gotta get you stacked. Oh my gosh, dude. You're scaring me a little bit. That is an incredible amount you just donated. I really appreciate the support. And I guess I'll see you next week, dude. Oh gosh, I feel like next week is gonna be horrendous on the push-ups. Oh, yes. Sam. Yes, Sam. Thank you, Sky, for the note. Sam, I'm gonna make you a moderator on YouTube. There you go. Should now have modding perms. Thank you, Sky, for the note there. Just at that vibing part of the stream now. What are we doing? We're kind of doing like a little bit of a speed run, trying to figure out how quickly we can place an entire layer of frog lights. And we're going through, we're placing, I don't know, it's something like 45,000 frog lights in total that we have to place for the whole thing. But this is essentially the spots that the iron golems are going to be spawning on. Hold on a second. For some reason, this layer does not like having those corners. I want this farm to be perfect, so we're going to be placing those corners in. I don't know why that's happening. All of this just so you can get the versions of tropical fish. Also to set a world record, because it's kind of awesome setting world records. I'm so motivated to just have awesome records. You got to think about this. It's like a investment to the future working on farms like this. I will never have to farm iron ever again for all the years that I'll be playing on this world. So it's definitely going to be helping out long term. Yeah, I'm sorry, SB. This is a little bit more of a chill one today. But I gotta lock in. It's either I do this here or we don't do it at all. So I might as well do it here, you know? It's the Industrial Revolution of the hardcore world. You're right. You're right. Didn't I say I wouldn't use Lightmatic at Easy Place? I did. And then we literally, we used it. And I can't go back now. It's so much faster. Like, this is saving probably, I don't know, 5 minutes per module. That would be a good estimate. Holy cow, we just have a bunch of shulkers that are full of 2 stacks of shroom lights. Yeah, which in long term, I think it's just worth it. It's going to save us so much time. I really do want to get past this stage of the farm. Once we finish this stage, it's going to be so sick working on the vault portion. So I'm just trying to lock in. Is that a cat in the corner? Yes, it is. Her name is Juju. Juju. Hi, Juju. How you doing, Juju? Bro, she always sleeps with her tongue out. You see that look she's giving? Wait. Y'all need to get a photo of this. Oh no, it's too late. She always sleeps with her tongue out. It's really funny. I'm sure she'll go back to sleep and do it again. Let's go up here this time. chill like that. All right, let me go ahead and hop back on. Shoot, our whole speed run is, I guess, gonna be a little off, but I don't know. I guess we can take breaks into account. Your Wi-Fi cut out? No! The Wi-Fi is the worst. What are we doing? We're placing frog lights. A big frog light stream today. Building platforms for iron golems to spawn in. No. So, Cube, the sun is finished. This project is actually for the sun. Allow me to explain. And for that, we're going to have to go all the way back to the start of the video. And we're going to start on the easiest parts of the build and work our way all the way up to the hardest parts. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know why I went out on a retention tangent there. But, so, basically, we're working on the sun. The sun is a museum of everything. Inside of the sun, I'm trying to put all of the armors, all of the tropical fish. Oh, that's it. And all of the structures. The tropical fish, that's really the big one we're working on, requires a whole bunch of iron buckets to collect all of them. So we're still working on the sun. The actual, like, sun schematic is finished, but the interior of it, that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to really lock in and just get my museum in the end finished, at least before 2 million subscribers, because the whole goal, the whole purpose at 2 million subscribers is to drop the world download for free. So I really want to get as many ongoing projects finished up as possible before then. So I know it looks like I'm starting a new project, but it's also I can finish up an old one. Black Belt, we'd have to talk about that probably off stream. You have been active on stream, so we could definitely talk about that. All right, let's get the next one in. Are these corners? Okay, so that's weird. It was just that side over there that the corners were messed up. We need a Wunba video making a Death Star. I could do some cool stuff for sure. I don't know. I'd have to really figure out where I'd put it. I've got plans. I do kind of want to do another spaceship out in the end, so it's possible. But also, it'd be cool to, like, what if we built something like a nebula instead? Like, I feel like building, like, a fresh build could be really cool. Oh my gosh. I gotta, like... Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all heard that. If you did, I'm sorry. That was crazy. Oh, to like, hey Wumba, what's up, Judas? That was the craziest crack. Oh my gosh, you traumatized for life. I'm sorry. Yeah, that must have been crazy hearing that. A nebula would be so cool. I've been studying so much about space, like. So much cool stuff out in space. We could do like a neutron star. We could do a nebula. We could do, well, we already did a black hole, so that wouldn't really make sense to do like another one, a wormhole. What would that even look like? Finally started the iron farm. Yes, we are. We're getting the platforms in today. It's kind of the big part. Supernova. That'd be pretty cool. What happened to aim lock? Nothing happened. Wait, why are these corners messed up? That's so weird that that's happening on this layer. I genuinely have... It's very easy to fix it, so it's not like it's a big problem. I'm just wondering why this is in the schematic like this. The schematic is messed up or something. Ooh, Pillars of Life from the Hubble picture. That'd be really cool. Isn't it called the Pillars of Creation when it comes to it? Space is just so fascinating. Like, it's so ridiculously huge. It's such a question. Like, I don't know. how fast can I do 100 push-ups? We timed it the other day. GG, it was about 3 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes and 1 second. Noam and Ocasp, both first timers in Twitch. What are we building? We're building a big iron farm. In fact, the world's biggest iron farm. 430,000 ingots per hour. We're literally going to have 1,024 villages worth of iron being produced. I don't even know how to really word that. It's going to spawn 1,024 iron golems every 30 seconds. So, what is that per second? Iron golems that's spawning. That is 1,024 divided by 30. It's going to spawn 34 iron golems every second. That's so quick. What the freak? Oh my gosh. Why? Why not? No, I have actual reasons, but I'm going to start being mysterious instead of answering it over and over. I have reasons. The lag, it is pretty bad. It lowers it down to like 60 FPS for me. But the game runs at like 90. It does run a little slower than full speed. It's something like 95% speed. So it's really not that bad. Otherwise, I would have made the farm larger. But I'm kind of glad we're not. All right, so what did we start this layer at? We started it at 2 hours and 17 minutes. We've taken a couple minutes of breaks, probably 2 minutes. So we're at 2:31 right now. That's interesting. It is definitely taking some time getting through these. I really want to get a whole layer down to like 15 minutes. 15 or 20 minutes would be really, really good. I don't know if we're going to be finished that quickly. Is this my main old hardcore world? Yes. Yeah. Just watched the lava video. Wow. Welcome. Welcome. That was a really fun video to do with Ash. What's the block in between? I think that's, you mean right here? Maybe? That's just air, but I'm going to be filling it with obsidian. These are all going to be portals that we're putting inside of it. Okay. Sweet. That is the next one done. Actually insane. How many is this per module? Frog lights. It's got to be a couple hundred for sure. What's the name of the map mod? Oh! Oh, wait! That looks so cool! Oh my gosh! This looks so good! Whoa! This mod is called Zeros Mini Map or World Map. I think World Map. It's really, really helpful. It looks like a QR code. You're so right. Oh my gosh. Oh, and those are all of our villager breeders. This is our items platform. Gosh, this is gonna be one heck of a farm once it's done. How did I get so many frog lights? I have a big frog light farm. So for the black hole video a couple of years ago, I had to build like, it's something like a 30,000 per hour frog light farm. It gets you 10,000 of every single color per hour. So I just AFK'd it for a couple hours. I think for this whole thing, I can check the exact materials that we needed. It was material list. In total, 75,000 pearlescent. So we've already done quite a few. If we look at the percent, we're missing 55,000 pearlescent frog lights, and we've done 20.5% of the whole farm. So that's really good. We started today at something like 6% of the whole farm. So we've done like 15 already. Hello, Choop, I think. What's up? Welcome. Yo. Wait, one sec. Getting a message. Let's see. All right. One sec. Okay. Cool. Chilling. Okay. Boom. Oh, okay. I'm out of frog lights. Have I finally gotten past calling them shroom lights? I think so. All right, let's just empty that whole shulker. Mac, what does the farm do? Dude, it gets you iron, if you can believe it. This is the biggest investment anybody's ever put in for just iron. Am I live on Twitch as well? Yes. Yeah, honestly, Twitch is like, I would say, we're trying to get partnered over there. So if you're watching the stream and have Twitch, it would be greatly appreciated to go over there, just because you need, like, I think like some average viewer count or something. I'm just trying to get there. So it really does help support. But also, that's kind of where we do, the chat comes on screen from Twitch, so you can be in the videos and stuff if you're over there. But also, no worries if you don't have it. I totally understand. Okay, boom, let's go, boom, sweet. Yeah, because I've been like recapping all the streams as well, so if you're on Twitch, you will be in the videos, which is really cool. Do I need iron for some project? Yeah, yes, I need a lot of iron, quite a bit of iron. I was thinking it could be cool to even go for like an iron beacon world record or something eventually. But the beacon world records have gotten so insane. They're like several million blocks now. So it could be a little ridiculous trying to do that. No, I'm using, it's called Easy Place within Lightmatica to place these in the air like this. Best game after Minecraft? It's gotta be Terraria for me. Nice skin. Thank you. Thank you. We got the channel colors with all the orange and stuff. Super fire. I really like the new skin colors. Hey, Jzuku. Welcome on Twitch. Am I ever going to collab with Beppo? We've talked about it. I think we just need to find the right video. But yeah, it could happen in the future. We've definitely, like, talked about it. Skay, unfortunately not. Moderator takes a little bit more than that. That's funny, that's funny. It's not pay to win to become a moderator. Alright, let's go. Oh. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought we were done with the lair. We are not, though. But to answer your question, what day we're on 16,573. What did we start? What did I say it was at the beginning of Twitch? 16,586. So we've played 586, 76 actually, 66. No, we've played 9 days. No, played 7 days. 7 days. It's pretty good. I gotta start doing some AFK. We're gonna, because I really want to get to 20,000 this year. So I think we might AFK this iron farm for a bit. Get like 10 million iron ingots once it's done. Just never have to come back to the farm. Imagine that. That'd be so good. It'd be so stacked. Yo, what's up, bro? What are we doing today? We're just chilling, kind of chatting, Q&A and stuff. You know how it is. But nice to see you here first time. Tricky Rumble. You came from YouTube. Welcome. Can I shout out your name, Isabel? Of course. Welcome, Isabel. $1.69 mil. Yeah, what are we at? We're at 1,698,413 subscribers, it looks like. 12 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. I think, I don't know, maybe we'll do the special stream in a couple days. Do you have an insane gold farm? Yes, Trent. It is called the Glotzerfy Gold Farm. It's a super solid farm. It provides more gold than you'd ever need. The really nice thing about it, though, is XP. It gets you quite a bit of XP every single day. It's something like, I think if you ran it overnight from level 0, you'd probably get to about level 5,000. Oh my gosh. Come here, man. Oh. Wait. Look at Juju's tongue. Juju, why do you sleep with your tongue out? She looks so derpy. Why is her tongue like that? Do you guys see this? Aww. Oh. I don't know why she sleeps with her tongue out. It's so funny though. She always does that. I don't know if that's like bad or not. All right. Sweet to the ooh, wait a second. We got to get the Rubik's Cube back. You got a screenshot. You're going to send it on Discord. That has got to be an emoji. Oh, they're just chilling up there. Kobe, are you the only person from Belgium? I don't know. It's cool you're watching. All the way from Europe. So cool. I really want to go to Europe someday. Who here lives in Europe? Who here lives? What continent are you from? Let's go with that question. A lot of people from Europe. Wow. So cool. Netherlands, North America. A fellow North American. All right, let's get all this. Boom. Sweet. Some people from Asia, Australia. Gosh, wait. It has got to be so late for you in Australia right now. Or early, right? It's got to be like 3 a.m. or something. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Nobody from Antarctica. Unfortunate. That's a little surprising, I guess, but how's it going, Liam? First time on Twitch. We've got Jeroma Valk, Europe from Estonia. Welcome. Europe, Denmark. Ekin just says lol, what's up? What's good? Do we have anybody from Antarctica? Really? No one? No one from Antarctica. Well, guess that's a little surprising. Someone from Ohio? Ohio, actually, despite all the memes, is a very nice place. Been to Ohio. It is... Oh, there goes Juju. I guess it's just Murph now. How long will stream be? Let's see. We've gone for almost 3 hours. I would say we're going to go 3.5, maybe 4. Today's just like a lock-in the hardcore world day. I really, you know what? We probably should get like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Probably should try to get as much progress done off camera as possible. Because I feel like if we want to get this done quickly, maybe we could do like some Discord streams or something. Just lock in. Will I ever join Lifesteal? Well, no, I don't know if that's my decision. I'd have to get invited. But if I did get invited, really the tricky thing would be figuring out how to balance it with the hardcore world videos and stuff. But I think I'd be able to make it work. It'd be fun. It'd be cool to get to like hang out with all those people and stuff. It'd be fun. All right, one more layer to go. Holy cow, with all the beds and the frog lights in, this is looking good. This is looking good. Let's check our percentage. Refresh, we're at almost 22%. Solid stuff, solid stuff. You're from Finland. Welcome all the way from Finland. I wonder if we've had somebody watch streams or videos from every single country. My only thought would be like, I don't know about North Korea. That'd be interesting. Cause like, is Minecraft like banned there? Okay. This is somebody else's question. All right. So we're still technically on our timer of trying to speedrun an entire layer. We've only got 4 more modules. 3.5, really, once we finish this up. I think... What did we start? 217? Jeez, it's almost 30 minutes per layer for this. That's actually crazy. That's taking a lot longer than I thought. But I feel like the portals have got to speed up the whole thing once we get to those. Now that we're going to have all the shroom frog lights in, I actually promise I'm not trolling with that. I just keep accidentally saying it. But once we get all the frog lights in, I feel like it's got to help with the portals. It's going to make them all so much quicker that I really do think our average time from like, what, 8 minutes is going to go way down. I don't know. I think we just got to sink in the hours. Shroglights, that's what we'll call them. Shroglights is a great name for them. That's great. It's so funny, actually. Come. Alongside the villagers. Yeah, the villagers are going to be a little tedious, but I think it's going to go really well. We're going to set up a big dirt platform up top that goes to every single one of these chambers. Then we're basically going to set up a rail system. I think I can make it redstone powered as well. And it's all going to go really well. I've got some ideas. I'll do some testing on creative, but the idea is that we're going to get it to the point where all I have to do is just essentially pull the villagers out of the breeders, and they'll automatically go down the rails and they'll change directions and go into the slots automatically. I think that's going to be I think that's going to be possible. So we'll see. Yo, is Vortrox fan here? What's Vortrox fan? What's good? What's up, bro? Nice to see you here, dude. Yo, Shirag, thank you for, yeah, I think I said your name right. Yeah, for the 40 rupees, bro. Really love watching the streams. Love from India. Nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you here. I very much appreciate the support. And, dude, we're in the thick of it right now. We're grinding this farm. Wait, what's that? It's featured. What did JV say featured? Yeah, so featured. The thing is, on this this world, I did test it. Fortunately, this farm, even though it's bigger than the quantum one, it still runs at like 95% speed. So it's not laggy at all, and it will produce the world record amount once it's done. So it's gonna be, it won't be exactly 430,000 ingots per hour. That's just the average, but it will be over 400,000 for sure. That's the thing, is you kind of get diminishing returns the more of these farms you build, just based off of like it getting more and more laggy. So it's kind of interesting how it works. That's also part of the reason why you don't really want to build the 1 million per hour one. Okay, boom. If they ever like optimize villagers or something, or entities, oh, then we would be cooking. We could make some insane stuff. I can't tell. Is this method faster, this sweeping technique? It feels quicker only because we don't have to run back and forth as much, you know? I think it might be. Also, it's more interesting. What do you guys think? Is this faster? Should we stick to the sweeping technique? Do I watch Unstable? I've been keeping up a little bit with, like, some of the stuff, but I haven't actively been watching all of them. But pretty cool, the stuff they got going on. Yeah, it's faster. Yeah, all right. Let's do this technique. It actually does feel quicker. Wait, if I do like a little circular motion like that, circular sweep, it actually feels... Oh, that's so satisfying as well. Nah, even if this is a little slower, it's going to be faster long term because I'll be able to stay focused longer doing it. Interested longer. Oh, that's really satisfying. Guys, we are on the final one of this layer. So, let's see what our time is as soon as we finish this. We're going to basically take 2 to 3 minutes of break time off because we did stuff like find the cats, pet them. We took a break to like show some people what we were doing and stuff. So we'll account all of that. We'll basically say we started the timer at 2 hours and 20 minutes on the stream, and I will see what we're at now. Oh, this is so quick. It's so much quicker now. All right, here we go. And boom, 2 hours, 51 minutes. So that took 31 minutes for a layer. And yo, W Black Belt, thank you for the prime, dude. I very much appreciate it. You're already in the world. I don't gotta add you in again. I know you're in the world. But dude, appreciate that. Yo, what's up, TTV Bo? What is good? Lova HMC. Hello, guys. Hello. Oh my gosh, 31 minutes for that. All right. With the sweeping technique, let's see what we can do it again. So we're at 2 hours, 52 minutes on the stream. We're gonna do at least one more of these layers today. The sweeping technique is so quick though. 2 hours, 52 minutes. We're gonna take no breaks this time. I'm gonna just stay locked in. Heck yes. Oh, this is satisfying. Also, we got to get a percent check after this layer. I bet we'll be over like 25. Hey, you're going to head out, mister? Take care, man. Take care. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And maybe I'll see you again on Wednesday. That is going to be the next stream. So kind of, we're creating good stream schedule, guys. If you're enjoying them. It's going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays in the morning. And then we'll have the occasional during the week bonus streams. But those aren't really scheduled. Those are kind of just in the moment. No phantoms. I know. It's so nice. We did the top layer above us so that we would not have to deal with phantoms for this whole thing. And it is so nice to not have any of them. Oh, that's so quick. All right, so we started it. That took 90 seconds to do a whole layer here. So, 90 seconds times 16 is 2 minutes times 16. Wait, that's not even that much faster. Never mind. It's actually like 25 minutes a layer right now. It'd be 32, 24 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes per layer. So, it's not bad. Oh, I love this technique, though. Started typing this as soon as you sent that message. Okay, I was talking to someone else, I think. You're gonna study while watching the stream? Nice. What are you studying? I used to do that a lot when doing math. I'd watch Looney streams. Like statistics and stuff, and oh my gosh, nah, that's not the move. It's really difficult. I guess if you're doing simple stuff, mindless things, it can work. But if you're like doing anything writing, oh my gosh, there's no way. It's like the most distracting thing. Can I see your chat? Yeah, what's up, Aaron? Hello, Pearl. Nice to see you, Pearl. Ooh, okay, we are out of frog lights. Boom. Full inventory. Also gonna dump these. It's only 2 phantom membranes. What is it? Shift enter, tab enter. Okay, cool. That's cool. That gets rid of it. Cool. Yeah, we'll pick all these up and just keep going. Is it lagging? I think it... Wobbly. Try refreshing the stream. I think it there's no reason why it should be lagging. If it is my internet, though, it'll clear up pretty soon. You know what? Let's also consolidate fireworks into a single stack. Gives us an extra inventory space. If we get to the point where... Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. If we get to the point where we can fit an entire shulker of items inside of our inventory at a time, that also is going to save a lot of time. I just kind of want to save as many inventory spaces as possible. How many numbers from pi do I know? I know a lot, actually. I think over 20 digits. You can verify, but it's, I'll go. 3.141592653589793238462643383. I don't know. There are a few that I'm a little unsure. I think it's like 2, 4 something after that, but I don't know. Pi, it's like the most useless thing to know, but it's just awesome. It's a flex. I have a friend, his name's David. He is like cracked at math. For his SAT test, which is like a big test out in the US, he got an 800 on math, which is a perfect score. And he knows 200 digits of pi, which is like, it takes something like a minute of just saying numbers at that speed to go through all of them. It's so cool. It'd be cool to learn 100. But it's so pointless. It's like, when are you ever going to need to use that? Ben Wall, my whole list of mods is in the Discord server, Ben. And we also have links for all of them. So it's really easy to get in there. But if you're wondering what this is that we're using, this is called Lightmatica. That's like the main mod. It's called Lightmatica Easy Place. It's allowing us to cook through all these layers. We're almost done with, let's see, we started at 2:52, I think. So 5 minutes, we've finished an entire... Wait a second, we might actually be going quicker than 25 minutes. We might have gotten this down to like 20 minutes a layer. I bet if we were doing this in Discord as well, maybe we'll do a little bit of a Discord stream after stream today. Kind of finish up stuff. Or like another layer or something. I bet if we were doing this in Discord and hearing questions instead of reading them, it'd be faster just to like lock in on this. I feel like this has definitely picked up speed though, which I love that. I love that just when you do something enough times, you naturally find the most optimal way to do it. You beat Bloodbath? That's crazy. That's such a classic level. That's so cool on GD. What's the Discord? Yes, it should just be... If you go to the About Me on Twitch, you should be able to see it there if it's not showing up in chat. But we'll probably hop into like a general call or something. Hardest in GD? Power Rubik's? It was called Sidestep. I love the level. It's so cool. It's got such a sick song. It's one of the gauntlet levels. But I've beaten all the normal ones. I'm not a big anime watcher, ultra. I never really got into it. It's not like I don't dislike it or anything. It's just I never really got into it. I will say, like, if I'm ever with friends or whatever, I'll watch whatever anime is on. Okay. Boom. Let's see. Okay, sweet. We're actually almost through a couple shulkers here. Let's just kind of clear these out. I'm also thinking when we go back to stock up on more shulkers, let's be smart about this. We can literally get rid of our chest plate. We can get rid of our ender chests and just have less slots already. That'll allow almost an entire inventory or shulker box of frog lights every single time. Anime's peak. Yeah, I don't know. I just never got into it. I'm a big TV show watcher. Got a lot of just favorite TV shows, but I don't know. I never really got into anime. Who drew my profile picture? Yes, that was my sister who did it. Her name is Scarlett. She did it like 5 years ago. Did a really good job. All right. Wow. These layers are looking remarkable. This actually reminds me a lot of the slime farm. I would literally go show you guys the slime farm, but we're actually so locked in right now that I really like, I want this timer to go as fast as possible for this whole layer. I know we can get the time per layer down to 20 minutes if we really get optimized. I gotta know. We're almost done. We're literally almost done with half of this whole layer already. It's not taking that long. We're placing 75,000 frog lights. So, like, the speed at which we're doing this is great. Okay, let's get a whole... Oh, let's go. Full inventory now. Okay, I did not pick it up. Nice. Oh, no. The cat is gone. No. Rip. Rip. Juju, you want to go back up? Put you back up. All right, pause the timer. Big Juju. Here you go. Want to stay up there? Yeah. They got their new shelves are coming in like a day or two, so. We'll have full cat cam. They'll be able to get up there on their own after that. All right. Oh, it's so much quicker. And it uses less food this way. The circle strat. There's no way to, like, line up perfectly, right? You get them both. I don't know if there is. You know what? Okay, I have another idea that might speed this up. JV, are you still on stream? There's that setting to place blocks through each other, right? JV? I think there might be a setting to make this a lot quicker. So... what is it called? It's something. Let me see if I can figure this out. Configuration. Generic. It's called like. Oh, what is it called? There's some sort of setting that would make this. Oh, she's just gone. All right, we're gonna turn cat cam off. Shoot, JV. I don't know if I see you on here. Easy place first. I think that might be it. Easy place first. True. Protocol version, swapping vanilla reach, hotkeys. It's like basically it will place that back block as well. So then what I could do is I could just walk like this and have it place both of those in at the same time. Let me message JV. I don't think he's on stream still. Yo, question. Sir, what is the mode for easy place to place blocks through each other? I forget what it's called. Okay. Okay. Easy place first. No, that doesn't make sense, featured. It's literally enabled. So I don't know why it's not working. Easy place first. Oh, wait. Is it a different key? If I put it, go to generic. Okay, wait, JV's messaging me now. Search first. Okay, he's saying it is literally called first. It's enabled though. This doesn't make sense. Take it off. Okay, wait. Will that do it? Oh! Oh, there it is. Thank you, featured. And JV's not on stream, so I can't say thank you to him, but also thank you. Okay, interesting. You got to disable. Oh, that's pretty good, guys. We're missing a couple of blocks here and there. Like, I don't know why it's doing some of those. Why is it doing some of those funky like that? You see that? Why is it doing that? Is it because it's trying to place the obsidian? That could be it. It could be trying to place the obby. Oh, this is fast now. Oh my gosh. This is very fast. Okay. Boom. I don't know why it... Yeah, like, why is it missing that block? It doesn't like placing them all the time. It's because it's trying to do the obsidian. Okay. Is there a way to, like, potentially disable just obsidian for now? What if we go like this? Boom. Ignore. Would that work? Huh. No, it's not. Is there a way to just turn off only the obsidian? That would be helpful if there was a way to just ensure that it's only frog lights that are showing up. Yeah, so we did decide to swap over to using this. The only way you can think of is making another schematic without obsidian. Okay, that makes sense. This one, okay, and then for these single rows, we'll just sprint like that. Yeah, it was just so slow without it that we decided to finally swap over, and it is so much better, to be honest. That's so fast. We're actually cooking right now. We're cooking like Gordon Ramsay. It's a little awkward. I wonder if it makes sense to make a schematic without obsidian. If I also just aim properly, it's fine. Oh, I don't like that. There's no way to, like, just ignore a single block. You know what we could do? All right. This is going to be messing up the timer a lot, so we're really not going to care about this layer timer-wise. But let's go to this schematic over here. We're going to just grab a schematic of literally only these frog lights. Just like this. We're going to bring it up. Trust me, it's going to be worth this. Frog lights. Set. Save schematic. Save schematic. Perfect. So now we go towards... I think what's the main corner. Here, let's go ahead and load the schematic. Call it frog lights, load schematic. All right, so it's over there. Got to load it in this corner. Boom. Oh, wait. Placement. Scoot it down. Okay, fantastic. Now we go here. We turn this placement off. So that should now mean we only have frog lights. This is perfect. And now we should just be able to come in here, put our easy place key down. Okay, I don't know why it's still missing some. Maybe it's being a little buggy. But oh, yeah. Okay. That's really quick. That's really good. That's very helpful. who designed this farm. There are quite a few creators that actually made this farm, so I will have to have the proper credits in the description. I think the original person is Autumn, though, who did it. But I don't believe there's even a video out for the farm. I might be mistaken about that, so I'll need to double check. But if you do want the schematic, I'm going to be dropping it in the Discord. This is certainly faster. We got to get a timer for each one of these modules now, but I don't even know what it was before, but this is, I can just, based off of the sound, tell this is much quicker. In fact, let's start recording this. This is gonna be good. Yeah, so our methods are getting good now. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get any quicker than this. Wait, it might though. If we line up right, I think we can sprint and place them. Oh, that feels a little slower. Maybe that's not it. Favorite story-based game? Ooh, probably The Forest. I know it's not like a huge story game. I haven't played a whole bunch of story-based games, like all the way from start to finish, but it's pretty cool. 500 million blocks. I don't know where you hit that number, but I do not need 500 million blocks for anything. That would be stupid, is what it would be. Hey, am I going to be streaming on Sunday? I'm not going to be streaming on Sunday. I'm really trying to focus on the off days of Big Bricks to be working on the solar system video, just editing that. So there's a lot that's got to go into it. So we're still going to be doing 2 stream days a week. That is going to be Saturdays and Wednesdays. So if you want to join into those, like, that's when they'll be. We're going to be streaming a lot more as soon as that video drops. But yeah, I really just got to spend the other days focusing on the solar system video. We got to get it out. It's been too long since a big video has dropped on the main channel. It's been like it's almost been 3 months. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's horrendous. I don't know what happened. All right, I'm going to end the recording. I ended it. Okay, yeah. Is this a beginner-friendly farm? Yeah. Anybody should be. If you don't have this farm in your world, you're a noob. This is like very beginner-friendly. You know, honestly, I decided to build the small version. If you wanted... Wait. There's a way to get... There's an angle to get... Wait. I'm gonna turn on snap aim lock. There's a way to get 3. So snap aim lock. Oh, it's not that. It basically... No, okay, it's not worth it. It's too slow. I was gonna say, if we could get 3 per pass, that would speed things up a little bit, but it's not worth it. Yeah, it won't work. It would have been really cool, but honestly, this is very fast what we're doing already. We're almost done with half of all the shroom lights. I called them shroom lights again. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're almost done with half of them though, because this is the 3rd layer on the bottom. We've already got the full upper layer. It's 8 layers total. It's gonna be 4 layers fully done. So sick. I also love this method because we're no longer falling. Like when I run out of these guys, I no longer fall through the layers. It's just a much cleaner method on all. How much iron per hour? It's gonna be 430,000 per hour once it's done. All right, 5 rows to go for this. 5 little modules to go for this entire row. Yes, we built the upper layer to prevent phantom spawns, and honestly, huge, big brain move. It has saved us so much time, especially when you're kind of like lining up for these rows. As soon as you have phantoms messing you up, it just slows down all your progress. But this is going so well right now. It's also just incredibly satisfying placing them like this. How do you get points? Okay, yeah. Cool. Oh, we are out fully. So, this is a really good indicator at how much more we've got. Got just a few more shulkers right there. So, okay, let's get a full stack of fireworks. I'm going to put my... No, we need the chest plate now. I'm going to put my ender chests away at least. That's an extra inventory slot there. All right, that's pretty good though. Pretty close to a full inventory. Glitch 44. I think I've got, I'd like to say 15 shulkers of membrane. Quite a lot. All right, so y'all, I think we're pretty close to ending stream. We're gonna finish this layer, but I'm gonna be in the Discord server. We're gonna go into, let's say, general chat, and we're gonna do a few more layers in there and just hang out with people. So if you guys want to hop on call after stream, just go ahead and join in. Make sure you're verified and everything, and we'll just hang out for 20 minutes or something. Should be cool. Should be cool after this. Gotta get my address. Fizzy, I'll tell you in the Discord. I got you. Just kidding. Just kidding. We won't be linking any addresses. Alrighty. Sure, why not? Yes, come on, join in, Bella. Join. Oh, it's so satisfying going through all these. All right, y'all, one final percentage check. How much percent do you think we're at? How are we doing? I'm doing pretty good today, dude. I'm doing pretty good. We're kind of just locked in placing these frog lights. We're almost halfway done with all the frog lights, though, which I'd say is pretty good for this farm. Okay. Yes, learning to gather blocks. Whoa! Chase, bro! Thank you for the 20, dude. That's W Chase, guys. Let's get W Chase. Bro, thank you so much. Been loving the stream. You deserve this money, dude. I really appreciate it. I want to make it clear, Chase. You do not have to ever donate. I do really appreciate it, but the only support I need is people just hanging out watching stream, which everybody's doing. So, W Chase, but dude, you do not have to do that. Thank you, dude. I won't be turning it down, though. I will make that clear. Does this specifically have to be frog lights? It does. So the problem with any other light block, it has to be a light block to prevent like creepers, zombies, and things spawning. But the problem with it being any other light block, like glowstone or sea lanterns, is that slimes will still be able to spawn. So it's gotta be these guys. These are the only ones that iron golems can spawn, but slimes cannot. Chase, you gotta go check out Twitch. Everyone's saying W Chase. W Chase, bro. But yeah, hopefully that also answers your question, Mir. Seagull, what schematic mod is this? This is called Lightmatica. That's showing us how to do it. Holy cow, we went through an entire inventory that fast. Oh my gosh, that was like 1,500 blocks we just went through in 2 minutes. At that rate, finishing this whole thing is gonna take us no time. Oh my gosh. I'm so stoked. So stoked. Where do you find the schematics? They're also in the Discord. We have a schematics channel. I do need to verify that the iron farm schematic is in there. But yeah, if you want to get most of my schematics, they're going to be in that channel. Otherwise, You could go, I usually link all the creators of the original farms, and if you want to go support their channels, they're going to be in the descriptions of like whatever farm, video, stream, whatever it was, and you can find them that way. All right, guys, we've only got one more module. Let's go. Hey, Rock, what version are we on? We're on 1.21.10. I've not gone to the Spear update yet, although I think maybe after this project, hopefully all the mods will be updated. I can finally update the world to 1.21.11. That'd be cool. I've never seen that before. Someone named Burfinator wants to collaborate on Twitch. Never seen that feature before. I'm probably not going to do that. I need to research, but that's interesting. That surprised me on the the side chat over there. That's crazy. All right, guys, the final one, and then we will be halfway. We're gonna call it a day just after this. It's gonna be sweet. All right. That's pretty cool. What's up, Benton? What's up? Oh, would I say 500 million blocks mined by a quarry is overkill? Yeah, for a single player world, for sure. I think my whole quarry was like 40 million blocks, and I'm not even like halfway through all the items. 40 mil is totally fine. You do not need 500 mil. But all right, that is the 4th layer done. We've only got 4 more layers. Let's get a percentage check. Clear ignored. Oh, wait a second. We need to go. Schematic. Select this one. Boom. Clear ignored. Refresh. Okay, why is it being weird? Oh, placement. We gotta turn placement on. Okay. Now. Refresh. There it is. We are 27.2% done with the farm. Let's actually go. We did over 20% today. And we're gonna do more in the Discord server in just a little bit. So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was another grindy one. I really hope that maybe next time we can start up like some of the villagers and stuff. This is gonna be insane once it's done. It's so many blocks. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. This just looks so ridiculous. Oh, it's gonna be so fire once it's finished. I cannot wait to see all the golems coming through. It looks so cool with all the beds. And the layers. Oh my gosh. We're gonna get one more layer done. I think that's gonna be good for the day. But I hope y'all enjoyed. This has been a good one. I will see you all on Wednesday, same time, in the morning probably. So just stay tuned for that. In the meantime, have a great rest of your week. I really hope you enjoyed. Take care. Take care. Peace. Goodbye. All right. It is just